Hello and welcome to
Coming
Hello
back.
and welcome to
Well done,
CD UK. My name is Stencil Artist Shan, and we have everybody here today.
We're all in the same room, actually. I don't know where Mark's sitting over there.
Mark is here. He is literally
Mark's trying to be
off
cool. He's too
screen.
good for the
No,
rest
no.
of us. He's got his own little screen.
Yeah, that's true.
No, there you go. There's my hand on his hand.
What a hideous face. Yeah.
That's what they've all been saying in Bristol today. Yeah, so we're all in Bristol, innit? In Chubb and Bristol and Dave's hometown. Sorry to dox you like that. Dave, live.
Well, there's only one thing to say then. All right, me babbers.
Bristol City.
No, fuck that, man. It's Rovers.
All right, so here's a interesting question before we read the chat for a moment. What are your thoughts on Bristol? My biggest observation is this is the highest concentration of danger hares that I've seen, outside of Brighton, which, you know, Votes Green and stuff. So for people outside of Bristol, what are your observations?
Can I go?
Yeah.
Can I be the cat?
Can you interject?
If I may interject, that's a reference from a long time ago. There is a lot of homeless people here. I have noticed that compared to where we live.
Many more in New York.
There's many more
they ain't real
homeless people.
They ain't real homeless.
They're just methods.
Controversial.
Michael McCartney in the chat has said, Charlie Mark swap places if we have to see someone's mug that close. I'm quite happy here. Thanks, Michael. But, you know, I am quite happy.
He's actually chained to a radiator.
All right, hang on.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the chat. Let's see who we've got here. Because we haven't done a CGUK stream for months.
A
We
while.
haven't. I was just going to say Gilmore's not given his impression on
yeah.
Bristol.
What, on homeless people?
No, on
They're not
Bristol.
real. According to Dave, they don't exist. They're not real.
Yeah,
No, what's
That's
that?
an existential
Yeah.
they're like
Yeah.
Australia.
question.
If you if you look at them and then turn your head slightly, they just kind of phase out. So yeah, I think he's right.
Schrodinger's homeless
No,
people.
Yeah, Schrodinger's homeless people. Yeah, this is not going well.
It's
Not going well straight away.
full-time beggars. That's what it is.
I used to live here, and my biggest impression from today is Jesus Christ, it's changed. I've got extremely woke,
Yes, very obvious.
and there's a gay bar called Hey Dude.
We weren't able to confirm it was definitely a gay bar.
Yeah, we didn't go in there.
No.
Hey, dude.
Woolly in
But
the
they got
chat.
pink neon signs saying Hey Dude. I'm barely sure it was a gay bar.
Woolly in the chat has said, "Is this a hostage situation? But who's the hostage?"
Yeah, you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
are all the hostages.
Mark's got a gun.
Well, I'm
Don't say that on a live stream.
That's how much people
That's better than what I was going to say.
Well, hang it down.
I was going to say it was weird.
There's Luke.
I'm
There's
not gonna
Luke.
never
No.
Luke, how you doing, mate?
Oh yeah, definitely heroes here.
Yeah.
Well, there he is. Hello. Yeah, so let's look at everyone who is here or has been here at least. Not my thinkers, not
Me,
not
yeah.
my
Oh,
So
someone's
it's
drinking.
Not my spunky, not my monkey.
Well,
What?
I love monkeys, man. He's good.
He's great, and he has
Yeah.
Basil Brush as his icon.
Stevens,
Mr.
Stevens.
Like,
Boom!
this is the first show that we've done in a while. But
Yeah.
look at this.
Yeah, I
Look
know.
at, this is worth like 10 shows or something.
Is it?
This is-
Oh.
Is it really?
We'll judge the value of the show after the show, I guess. Peppermint oil capsule for $2.
Oh,
Says,
Bit
sorry,
phallic.
can't stay, but here's some love for CGK.
Awesome.
Thank
It's
you.
Gilmore's birthday today.
Yeah.
My birthday, yeah.
It's Gilmore's
The commie's still
birthday.
going to take all the money. though.
Yeah.
Our money.
I have money.
Yeah. We'll drink to
It's
that.
like 20p each. That math was terrible. after YouTube take their cut.
Cheers, Pete.
Probably is, actually.
I was at Peephole.
I just
Yeah, he's gone to bed
do
now,
a
hasn't he?
special shout out to Thomas Took, who was here today in Bristol.
Yeah.
We met him for the first time.
Yeah,
Great
yeah.
to meet you,
which
Tom.
was great.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully he'll be able to join us on the show. He left today on the same day. Hopefully he'll make it
Dedication.
back in time. Being a boss.
Uh-huh.
A boss or a bus?
Monica is here, obviously, or was here, speaking Polski there.
Poznanini.
No.
That's plastic thing.
What did I just say?
We don't need to know.
It's something
It's
to be a bit
beyond
fancy.
Yeah, I just assaulted like half.
All right, so Ariel's here with a question, which was a very interesting thing to find out in real life. Says, please answer everyone's most burning question and do a height comparison.
Okay.
Now, I'm not going to make everyone stand back to back because
Well, you won't see us because the heads
No.
are
yeah,
cut.
exactly.
Yeah.
But when Peter Gilmore came towering down the platform like towards me, I was like, "Whoa, there he is! He's that incredibly tall man."
Yeah.
My first thought was, "Oh wow, he looks like Doug Tenaple crossed with Louis Theroux."
Kiss my, yeah, kiss my ball bag.
But,
And you look like wish list Russell Brand.
So if you're
Sorry,
telling,
wish.com.
so if you're telling him to kiss your ball bags as a cross between,
That's how tall he is.
as basically a bit of a Louis Theroux, does that mean your ball bag doesn't jiggle, it folds?
I like the way
You like the way you wiggle.
I'm sure. His face.
I don't know what you youngins are talking about.
I love Louis Theroux. It's one of my favorites. And so we've had like some meetups like this before, and it's always strange when you see someone for the first time, like in 3D. Like it's weird how they're like
3D.
the people are way more 3D in real life.
Yeah.
For God's sake.
Yeah.
What have you been playing all your life? Paper Mario?
Sure.
You're not wrong though. People are more 3D in real life.
Yeah, it's
Today, like we've been together for like 24 hours now. Like everyone looks like their photos, like in their videos now. Like
It's like there were photos or videos of these people.
Like
Profound.
so, and yeah. Cool.
your brain is calibrated. Is that what you're saying?
But to answer the question, I think Gilmore's tallest than me than
Oh yeah.
Mark.
Carl,
Like, yeah, but
No,
you're
I was
like,
taller than
you're
me.
like an
I was
inch
taller
shorter
than
than me,
Yeah.
if that.
Bristolian Dave is a lot taller than I expected.
Agreed.
And that's
wide
all.
also.
It's only taller.
Good, yeah, too.
Oh, I'm curvy.
None of that's cock, it's fine.
It's took years to leave Charlie White.
Mike.
King's here. Hello, Michael.
All right,
here.
mate.
Hello, Michael.
I am no surprise the shortest.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
They're
think
no
that
good.
We needed
We
to.
Well, that
forgot
much.
after we got to certain.
Oh, Graphic Goose as well says late.
And
He was
Gabe.
correct. We've been
Yeah.
talking about you.
Yeah,
Bastard.
Goosey.
Like,
talking about your penis.
Goosey Gander.
Wondering if you're actually a goose in cosplaying as a human, cosplaying as a Welshman, cosplaying as a goose.
What?
No,
Is
I
that
didn't.
right?
I'm confused.
It's good night from him.
And it's good night from my goose.
Yeah.
Oh, Virgin says, "What a hideous face."
Which one?
Who's?
It's gonna be me, innit? Remember when I popped up like full screen?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, you're getting back now.
Yeah, that's acceptable.
It wasn't being
Understandable.
specific though, so
Well Hung and Dunk says,
Well
"This is
Hung and
more
Dunk.
gay than a JDA tennis theme, but far less right wing." Yeah. My presence alone, like, what was it? Way from the right. We read that one. Joe Froggo's here as well. Hello.
Yo.
hello Joe. Hey.
Phantasmagorical, who made an advert for the Druid Donna Piranha channel the other day. Like, so thank you for that. That's very kind. Sexy. I'm not just saying that, although I do agree. Like,
You used to have a thing for the homeless lady in your road, didn't
There
you?
was a homeless lady outside of my work. There was a bit of a babe, like,
Well, then you should have gave her housing.
bro, if it's up to me, everyone would have housing.
Yeah.
Thomas Duke says, intelligent drug peddling connoisseurs, aka homeless, are common everywhere.
Interesting thought.
Well Hung and Dunk says, who is the bold woman? I guess that's you, Chubb.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's the bald chick?
a thing that we realised this week that should have been obvious to us all along is that Chubb's not actually bald.
Yes, he's not. It's a lie.
I'm just into freeing Tibet.
He hasn't even got the telltale bald patch when dudes shave their heads because they're going bald at the back. There's like stubble everywhere.
He's got
Can
like,
confirm, not bald in the slightest.
Yeah, it's just political.
He's doing a Walter Mitty on bald people. That's what he's doing. He's trying to infiltrate their community.
My balls are bald though.
Baron
That's
Baldhead.
That's it.
His money don't jiggle jiggle.
Yeah.
Statler's here as well. Hello.
Oh,
I saw your artwork on a massive theatre screen today.
Oh
Stacker.
yeah,
Oh yeah, I took pictures
Oh,
of that.
yes,
yeah.
yes, that is to be talked
Yeah,
about.
that's how you do. That's how you actually do promotional videos with
Yeah.
a huge audience in a theatre.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
it was
little,
great.
little Buster the dog was introduced, everyone went, oh, and laughed.
Yep.
Because it was funny.
Yeah, we'll get
But
to that.
they watched it. They're not laughing anymore.
Their money don't jiggle jiggle.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Are these people still here? Or they all left because we were so fucking late?
We're,
Yeah.
Tree Goblin, hello.
we're
Hello.
not doing too bad views.
Excuse me for a second.
Uh-oh.
I can't read. Tree Goblin says evening. Hello. Greetings, comrade. Michael McCartney says, Dave looks cold. You feeling cold, bro?
I'm covering up.
Not my monkeys, not my circus. Says Bristol is a shithole there.
Right, monkeys, you come meet me. Come meet me. I'll show you a good time around Bristol. We'll go to Hey Dude.
Oh.
And it'll all be good, mate.
And his money won't jiggle jiggle.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and oh shit, wow.
What?
Amanda B bringing us back to the moment. There's a birthday.
Hey,
Happy
Amanda.
birthday.
There is a birthday.
There is a
Yeah.
birthday.
Thank you.
It's the Gilmore.
I know on the Twitter that Joe Sontag's been trying to steal it away from me, but it's my birthday. Oh, I've got a beer.
Woohoo!
Pepperoni.
I've
You
got-
actually
I've
got a present as well
I've
over
got
there.
gin, I've got beer. I've got, that's my phone. You don't
And
want that.
Dave gave you a hug.
You don't want that.
Excellent.
If
Special
anyone
hug.
wants, if anyone wants the programme that we all scrolled over, look, there's a penis flying across the top, depositing deposits on Charlie Chaplin's head, which is wrong.
Well, Hunting Dungat says not very diverse. Where are all the black disabled?
Well, we all
lesbians?
identify as black disabled.
They went
Well, you
home.
are an African.
Got
Oh,
late.
here you go. Yeah.
He's got a wolf boy.
You got a wolf boy.
That's kind of brown.
Eric the Guapo says they're all at my house.
Fine. Yeah.
Tree Goblin says might have a shave and a haircut. You wouldn't recognise me when I run away. That's when I will.
That's the plan for tonight. After Mark falls.
I was looking at Mark earlier on, and I reckon,
we'll get the raise.
if he shaved off the beard and the hair, he'd have a perfectly round head.
I do
Yeah.
have a perfectly round head.
Yeah, literally Cole Pilkington.
We can give him the Lennon look very quickly. I got
Don't
I
worry,
got
he's
the,
got to sleep here tonight.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
gonna wake
yeah,
up
yeah.
and find out exactly what it looks like to be bald.
Yeah. No, he's not laughing.
No comment there.
Oh.
What?
No, I was reading this comment from Eric the Guapo that says, "Is that white background symbolic of your ancestors' surrender at Yorktown?"
Ooh.
Yorktown is named after a British town, so
Called York.
Just
Yeah.
like
York.
after your towns.
Charlie, you're a history teacher. I forget. The American Revolution was in 1776. Is that before or after they genocided all the Native Americans?
Sorry.
Not getting involved in that one, right?
This
I'm pretty sure
Was it before or after they went creeping on the bellies, on the dirty yellow bellies, to enlist the French and the Dutch, whilst we were fighting on a third front elsewhere?
Yeah.
Enlist the French in a war. That's not a good idea.
Yeah,
I have,
having to rely on the French, dude.
This,
their money didn't jiggle jiggle.
oh my god.
I'm just going to bring
It
it
didn't.
back to
They
that.
put smallpox in the blankets, did.
That's
Well, Hagen Dunk says, never think about middle-aged ball bags. They're hideous, like one of those creatures they discover in the deep ocean. It's worth
Very
thinking about.
profound.
that sounds like some kind of warning from something.
That's,
Like you'd
that's
get in,
foreshadowing.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's like the worst fortune cookie you'll ever get.
what's this?
You open it up and it goes.
It smells like Dave and
Yeah.
Gilmore.
Well,
Yeah.
just before we went live, someone said it smells like gin in it. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jen
I
actually.
do have.
Because I was sitting next to
Doing
Charlie and
baked
I'm like,
beans
it's
and
fine.
eggs. That
Yeah,
was a weird one.
so it's the baked beans and eggs.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know why.
Yeah,
It's
green, egg,
because we've actually got eggs and they can't fucking afford any.
green eggs and ham.
Yeah.
Pedro.
Pedro is here.
Hello, Pedro.
Greetings,
Hey,
comrade.
Pedro. It's a cool
Hello.
photo. Nice haircut. I approve Pedro's quality.
Alex, VRB is here. He says, like, I'm stuck at work. or whatever.
Oh,
So
well, I
it's
hope
fine.
it goes quick for you.
Just trying to make sure we get to everyone. Tyler Preston, hello, welcome.
Hello.
Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, and everyone else too. He says hello to all my British friends.
See, now everyone's being nice, and I've just said really shitty stuff.
Well, we haven't streamed in a very long time, so it's good
It
to be
has been
back.
a long time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you've already done that. What's wrong with you?
Chris.
Chris.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, good people in the chat.
There is.
Another $2 super chat.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Mr. Gilmore.
Oh,
Thank
All
you.
right, I'm going to straight into Mark's pocket.
Yeah,
With
thank
happy
you.
birthday, with Vita.
Our birthday.
Our birthday.
Just pimping me
Oh,
out.
birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, Peter can't even have a birthday for himself
Sees the
anymore.
means of having birthdays.
Just call me Mark Roundhead Ryan Johnson.
Very similar.
It very well could be.
It's subverting your expectations.
It's very cool to see so much indie talent gathered together.
Oh.
Oh, you call me talent. Oh, thank you.
Talking about me and Chuck.
Definitely, I'm pretty sure the genocide came after the revolution. That's what I thought. So,
That's how it tends to
that's what
happen.
happened.
Things change and then,
By that time, we'd murdered enough
Leave them
people.
alone.
So.
Leave the kids alone for 5 minutes, and they're out there slaughtering nations.
Goose says Mark looks like a lollipop someone dropped.
That is.
ooh,
Bravo,
fatality.
sir.
Oh, that's good. He can
Like
be
an egg
vicious.
rolled across a barber's
He can be
floor.
vicious.
Cracked
Jeez.
on someone's ass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
That's going a bit far.
that's savage. Yeah, put a boost into that one.
That was.
Oh.
You're going to be feeling that one for
Very
weeks, aren't you?
Well, Hungan Dunk says Jan looks his cheeks are pregnant. Stop feeding the man hamster.
Oh, the monster.
Oh, the Yanster.
Oh, and Chuck's
The
here as well.
ants,
I missed that one.
Oh,
Hey, Chuck.
Oh, get back
Oh,
in the
it's made me
cage,
cry.
youngster.
Alright, so we're not here doing this show specifically. We didn't meet up to do this show. The show is like we had to do like this while we were
Yeah.
met up. So
Yes.
like Chubb and Dave live in Bristol anyway.
Mm.
But the rest of us came here for Charlie's Charlie Chaplin event at Slapstick Festival thing.
Slap and tickle
Which is-
festival.
So that's why we're all here. So how it went well. Yeah, you guys had some difficulty getting here. You arrived much
dear.
later than the rest
Yeah,
of us.
yeah.
What's the story with that?
Well, tell them about your car.
Well, we would. I will paint a picture. You're just getting ready to leave for a long journey. Come out of the house, and I would go, "Oh, what's that weird thing at the back of the car on the ground?" Walk out to it. Somebody has managed to rear end, so to speak, the car completely, smashed the light, smashed the bumper, and we're already running about an hour and a half late. So car had to go down to Renault to get all the bits changed over so we could legally drive the car. Yeah, so it looks like what happened is somebody parked behind me on road parking, so it's all parallel. And instead of turning the wheel, they just accelerated straight into the back of my car. And then went back and then
Hit it
didn't
again.
manage to do it the second time either. So
I just wanted to do that in real life, but
You're a cricket bat.
bonk.
So then what? It took us about, 3 hours to get
Yeah,
here?
3.5 hours to get down here and then into the hotel. Bring all
3.5
your bits in.
hours to get through that fucking story.
Oh,
Jesus
come on.
I
Christ.
know. I just
Come
think
on.
the same.
Car enthusiasts will appreciate that story.
But there's none of them in the chat.
How do we know that?
Because we've only got one person watching. And that's Mark on the other screen.
Oh,
Oh
damn.
shit!
Ah, they're all gone. I knew this.
So we're not even watching.
No. We're not watching. So yeah, so that was that. We got, and then we came here, didn't we? And it's funny because everyone when I met everyone yesterday, it's just exactly the same as on streams. There's no like, not even an awkward silence or anything, is there? It's exactly the same as it is on the stream.
But how about you tell us about the Slapstick Festival? Tell us what happened today.
So I was asked a couple of months ago to actually bring the book to this festival because they wanted to sell it and they wanted me to talk about how it came to be. And we was like, I just at first thought it was going to be me sitting up there and with the guy that was presenting it and like just talking about the book. But then they had all like clips and there was a questions and answers section and there was a book signing that Chubb and I did afterwards. It was a lot of fun. Sold a lot of books. A lot of Book One books went. So that was brilliant.
I sold some books too.
Yeah, Chubb sold some books.
To some Charlie Chaplin fans.
It was mad. Chubb and I looked up and there was a queue of people waiting to buy the books and get them signed by us as well. So it
was pretty cool because I went out for a smoke and when I came back up the stairs, all you could see was a queue and everybody else at the end of it. And I was like,
got past
wow.
the toilets and
past the gender neutral toilets.
Inclusive.
I got the fight of my life. I saw some. Yeah, that was a bit weird.
I scared off a little girl out of those toilets.
Yeah.
So
he had his penis out while he was drying his hands.
He
was at the hand drying like that. And she was like, sir, your penis is still out.
Sir, this is a Wendy.
Yeah, but it's not a drip dry, it's blow dry. It's different. I should clarify, I was drying my hands in the gender neutral toilet. Well, and not in the toilet, but
he was shaking his balls right from
and
the
a little girl
the
comes in and she's like, oh. And then she runs away. So she thought it must have been a male toilet. You know, I'm obviously manly.
Anyway.
Bombshell.
I just interject for a moment. We got 10.
Oh, wow.
Mandy. Saying, oh my God, look at your.
Hi, Mandy.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Start giving Mark money. It's Peter's birthday. Damn it.
Is this the most accents on a CG stream ever as well, though?
Maybe. For we're all sat together, definitely. I would
we
say.
got Bristolian communists.
My communist accent.
Yeah.
Communist accent.
No, so
African.
Yeah.
London.
Stoke.
Yeah.
And every baddie out of every Hollywood film's accent.
There you go. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think what we were talking about earlier was that because you look at these books all the time, you forget how sort of incredible the artwork and stuff is in them. And when they were showing up on the screen behind us some of the pages, you could hear people gasp in the audience. It was weird. But it
did look good on like a huge screen. That was
And then someone told me off in the audience, which was hilarious. He was like, "Why have I never heard of this book before?" And I was like, "I don't know. I'm sorry."
There was an old lady who tried to tie off a little bit as well, and she was for not being class conscious or whatever.
Yeah, that was weird.
Robbie, did you?
I don't know if she was.
I wanted to stand up and be like, "Yes, you fucking tell us."
No, I don't think she was being class. I don't think she was saying that. I think she was saying that even because I was saying that Chaplin's humour is geographic, so it's a very London based. And she was saying I think it's very working class as well. So I don't think she was arguing with me. I think she was saying it wasn't.
Well, wait till you see the replay because Peter Gilmore has recorded the whole thing.
There you go.
She was spitting. I close up on the side of her face. She was spitting venom at you.
Yeah.
What? Really? No.
Mark was getting ready to unfold the hammer and sickle flag, and then he was like,
she couldn't have hated that much because she bought one. She couldn't have hated that much. She bought one and got me to personalise it.
Burn it.
as long as she pays for it.
Yeah, true.
This comment I want to go to from Chuck Reardon that says, "Congratulations, Charlie. You earned all this and more."
Oh, thank you.
It ties into what you was just saying, and something that I wanted to say that like. When we're at home, like making these books, it feels certainly on the first one like it's pretending, like oh, I'm just having fun, like playing comic books or whatever. And then when you get the book in your hand, you're like, whoa, this is real, like a done a thing. And then today, to see you with the book, like on a stage, and there was a packed audience and shit, it was unreal. Like it was like it was comparable to holding the book for the first time.
Yeah.
it was on another level. So
It was
well
really.
done. Like I'm really inspired by the.
Oh,
Not
thank
by
you.
you. I said by the event.
Alright. Don't get above, you know. And he
Yeah, don't get
actually,
above your
what he's
station.
saying is our event, you know. Here's Mark.
Yeah, yeah.
Tree Goblin says, "Well, are you a hot brand?"
We're in Bristol.
We're just
Bristol.
Doc's Job's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. I think they already know where I live. I
1,
get
2, 3,
stink
4,
out from any
69 Fish Ponds Road, Fish Ponds, Bristol.
Oh,
Actually, no, go to 65 Fish Ponds Road. I used to live there.
Alex VRB says most accented stream. I mean, it's either this stream or the gay streams. You know,
That's
that
true.
are run by the CG Mexico or whatever. Like, I don't think they're called that. That's just me being racist.
Mexico.
Yeah, I'll click that. Like, if you want examples.
Tree Goblins in Bristol.
Yeah, he's Bristolian.
I didn't know that.
We knew that. We could have met. We could have
Oh.
met up.
I didn't know that. Oh.
No, I didn't know.
We're
that.
down at the waterside.
Shed.
Watershed. I don't know. I don't live there.
Watershed
on
by
the
the
waterfront.
waterside.
Michael Hinks says, I will admit I was very confused when I went into the gender neutral.
Is that what it does? It makes you confused about your gender when you go into the toilets. It asks you questions like you didn't
Yeah.
consider before about your sexuality and identity.
What so gender neutral toilets. Technically, I don't disagree. Like, in fact, I would argue that why
They're just
aren't they all
unisex.
like that? But what was yeah, it's just unisex. What was weird was that the toilet complex didn't have a door at all.
Yeah.
You just walked like straight into the sinks. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, all of the stalls had doors or whatever, but it was weird. Not like usually when you go to
You know
toilet,
what's
go
like
through
that?
double doors.
Yeah.
You know, Mark, you
Yeah.
know what's like that? It's harder to commit sexual assault when the doors are open and everybody can
Yeah.
see you.
Ah.
Weirdly though, I kind of like that toilet. I got to be honest, because I like the fact that every single toilet had its own wash basin and hand dryer. That was one thing I will say. They're so much better.
What was that guy going?
Welcome to Popular Toilet Chat.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah.
Jeez.
This is.
Oh man,
Well, Hunkin Dunk says I'd wash my balls in any public bathroom. Same kind of.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
my lady balls
If
get
they need
washed.
washing, they
Yeah,
Is he
that's
going to
what
pull
I-
that face as he does it though? That's what I want to know.
Are they female or male balls?
Yeah, yeah.
We don't know, but do they jiggle?
Oh,
They...
no.
Ah, it's-
Well, Hunkin Dunk again says I identify as a nationalist Zulu, which means I'm a fascist.
you get there are loads of nationalist Zulus actually. Yeah, it's a thing. It's definitely
you?
a thing. Yeah. They think they're superior to the rest of the native
Yeah,
population.
in
So
tribes,
they
yeah.
definitely are. Yeah, that's the thing.
Mark,
Did he-
Mark
did he-
Mark did have a moment in the pub when he walked in and the girl behind the bar was wearing an anti-fascist t-shirt and their eyes met across, you know.
Yeah, that bitch hated me.
She like looked through me and Chubb.
Look, read Mandy's other comment that she's put in capitals, and you have to do it.
Wow, look, you're busy. Back to the basement.
Jan, do the.
God, you got
What
to.
one? In,
My money don't jiggle
in
jiggle.
what, in what accent?
Nothing. She
My
just wants you to
accent.
do it. Yeah.
Just do it.
My money doesn't jiggle jiggle. It folds. I like the way you wiggle wiggle. For sure.
Well, show.
Oh,
So
show.
it rhymes, you clown.
Yeah, but the way I say it, it doesn't.
Do you know
Oh,
sometimes I'll
Fucking
be.
ice pube over there.
How dare you?
Do you know, sometimes I'll be
Yeah.
in the living room and he'll be in the kitchen washing up, and I'll hear him go, "My money doesn't jiggle jiggle, it folds."
Wow.
That's an interesting insight.
Yes, she does. She's happy. She look at the
She
comments.
loves that.
She's loving
Loves
it.
You earned that.
Yeah. Let's turn this into a make Jan say stuff stream.
Yes, in different voices.
Now say, I only told you to blow the bloody doors off.
I only told you to blow the bloody doors off.
Wait till you hear the poem after the stream's over.
I haven't
Oh,
got.
And now say,
You're gonna have to make up one.
Oh,
on the
now
spot.
say, why do we fall down, Master Bruce?
Getting him to say random shit on the stream,
why do we fall down, Master Bruce?
so your money can jiggle jiggle and fold.
So we can learn how to get back up again.
I'll go
Yeah.
home in a minute.
It's like, it just sounds wiser coming out of your mouth.
That's what she said. I am the she. What?
Sorry, nearly punched you in the
Well,
face there.
Look at this really hipster car, like glass that
Yeah,
he's drinking.
yeah.
anyone who
job.
says I'm the most middle class person here,
You're in sample.
these are Carl's Chubb's glasses.
You're drinking out of that. That's a urine sample.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
Piss jar.
I'm
You-
sure that's
you-
around. That's
you
like
served
the best china.
You
in
served
London
this to
culture.
me. It's the most.
Oh,
Do you know they make these with handles now?
Yeah.
Optimus in the
can
chat
buy them,
has
like-
gone, dear Lord in heaven, what is this? Yeah, I'm starting to wonder.
Don't know.
Question.
Make Jan drink more and then trick him into saying something racist.
They could.
Charlie's got yeah. This she's outdone all of us in that department.
She's got such a bigoted foul mouth.
Dear God.
We've
She's
already
so
gone
sweet
through.
and cute. And
Oh,
funny.
Michael
Makes me
Bancroft's best one of the best comments tonight. I'll take that.
Reboot of the young was
I'll take
bravo,
that.
sir.
Who's who though?
Yeah, this is the middle-aged ones.
I think it was obvious which one's Neil. Although to be fair, he acts more like Rick.
My shoe.
He's like, yeah. It's like when Jeff Goldblum went into that transporter and came out. It's like Rick and Neil went in, and that's how you got Tommy Mark.
Inside out. Yeah.
Inside out, yeah.
Yeah, like the baboon.
Can confirm from the neck down he is actually inside out.
It's true.
Uh-huh.
See my dick. It's
Truth.
Inverted.
Would it be a vagina then?
He's got an
Yes.
He's got an anything.
You need another Audi.
Did I ever tell you everybody about the whole thing?
Hello, ice cream.
I went to a very country school, and
Let's
we,
say that
we,
word
we
on
lived a
stream.
very long.
I need another bit.
It was a farming school, and there wasn't much things to do. So
Is
one
that
of the
a
things we
euphemism?
used to do
It's a
is
farm. I don't-
if somebody had an innie and somebody had an outie, we would have belly button sex.
Here we go.
Some-
hang on,
you'd
rewind.
put-
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
You'd put your innie, you put your outie belly button into somebody's innie belly button. That was the thing.
Is this like soggy biscuit?
No, this is something we used to do at
So-
school.
Was that the fun bit or the fact that your cocks must have been touching for that to happen?
Well, no, this predominantly it came from the teachers.
How-
but-
Whoa!
I'm joking. That's a joke. That part.
Wait,
But yeah, we used to do this. Like,
What was the
innie-
name of this
how
school?
old were you? How old were you when you did this?
Oh well, no, we were like at the last year in primary school, first year at secondary school.
So like,
So, like,
11.
11?
Yeah, 11 and 12.
11.
Used to, if anybody had a outie belly button, it was a thing where
This is something you need to tell.
it's a thing. Everybody does it.
Did you know this before?
What's it like being a beard?
Optimus.
Stop being gay.
Yeah,
dude.
it is. 100%. That is
Only
being
put,
gay.
it's only somebody's putting their outie belly button in your innie belly button.
Who does that?
No, yeah, look, hang, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Matt Yankee,
Yeah,
but-
Get out of my house.
Did your helmets touch?
No.
No.
You got your clothes on.
I think
Just
you need
lift
to
your
just.
shirt
jockey.
up. God, dear, you lot don't know what it's like.
Uh,
Just come,
right.
yeah.
Statistical zero says country schools are different in the UK very much.
Just,
Yeah.
take the O out and you're right.
Oh, we got a $5 super chat from Billy Tucci.
Billy
Hello.
Tucci.
Great Billy Tucci.
Gee, that is an amazing photo, Billy.
It's a pretty good photo.
That's cool.
Stunning teen sensation.
I've got a Billy thing. Is this still on here?
That's. Do you notice Billy does look a bit like John Travolta when he was younger?
I was going to
I
say,
see
you
that,
do
yeah.
look like you wrote from straight out of Greece.
Michael Heaton, I don't remember that game at school. I think that it was just your school and you had a very dubious teacher that invented it and wanted you to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a PE teacher, wasn't it?
Our PE teacher. I was gonna come up with some crazy
Don't.
shit then. I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say-
think we need to just leave it
I was going to
here.
come up with like something along the lines of our female PE teacher had to wear 2 pairs of pants because her balls kept coming out. But I decided against that.
Our female PE teacher looked like Chris Tarrant.
Really?
Yeah, really did.
We had all male PE teachers.
Well, Huntington Dung says that belly button thing is literally the weirdest thing I've ever heard. And I'm a massive pervert.
It's not.
It's an exclusive Jan thing, by the way.
It's literally just, yeah.
That's public school shit, though.
Mm.
Do Did you just run going, oh, let's play the belly button game?
No, it's just just
Play
a
belly
thing.
button
That's
chase.
what happens when
Yeah.
you're inbred and you get bored.
Yeah. Jan used to just sidle up to other boys in the playground and go, we got an innie or an outie.
Please clarify that you played this with girls.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
Balls, yeah.
It
now,
was
now this
a
information comes out.
part of being at a
Girls, I was in a boys' school.
In all fairness,
So when
didn't,
we were calling you gay, why didn't you give this nugget of information that it was girls out then?
Because I
Yes.
assumed that everyone knew that I went to a mixed school.
but in all fairness, tell them the really cool thing about who retweeted the accident at your school.
What now?
When there was a guy that he jumped on his
The
motorbike.
classic thing of you know the video of the guy cycling down the roof on a BMX and then he falls through the roof.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's at our school. That was there was a guy in the year below us did that. He got completely fucked
That's
up.
what they did to the kids with
Yeah.
the wrong belly button.
So yeah, he actually cycled down the roof and fell in.
Was he an innie or outie?
He was definitely in it at that point, I think.
That's when the
It was
front of
all
his
it
face
was,
was
Also-
in.
everything was in at that point.
When he was
After
lying
falling
there
through the
bleeding,
roof.
did you take advantage of his belly button?
No, it's not something you do. It's not
Take
like that.
advantage
It's
of
just
his
a
belly
thing
button.
you do when you're like at primary school.
Didn't Snoop Dogg
No.
retweet it or something?
Yeah,
Did Snoop Dogg
retweeted
yeah.
it.
What? The belly button story?
No
I'm
one
never going to
else
live
done
this
that.
down. I've told you lot this story before.
No, not a
I've
chance.
never
I would
heard that.
Never forget that.
This needs to be a comic book.
Yeah. Not
Comic
everything
book.
needs to be a comic book.
It would be good to see it animated.
He
It's like
says,
prison story.
yeah, let's play the belly. You can breathe.
Let's play the belly button game. Everyone else, for the last time, no.
Take two. Go, Mark. Say it.
I should never have mentioned this. It was a terrible idea.
Thomas Duke says Victoria's Secret chicks can get a free pass for that bizarre game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
If we're compatible, yeah.
It's definitely killed this stream. I don't know what.
There's no way to top that now.
No.
Well, can we get back to talking about the
The actual event.
event?
Yeah.
Yes, very much so.
Go on then.
What do you
Go on,
want? What do you want me to talk about? With it?
Why don't you
Was
say
Charlie
you?
an innie or an outie, by the way?
I have no idea.
She's got an innie. I've got an innie.
No, I meant
So-
Charlie
No, not
Chaplin.
me.
So you've already guessed whether or not you can do that.
So-
game with Charlie.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
let's move on.
Right, you move it on then. Where are we going? At least we
So,
know the
we
microphones are
watched-
working on this stream.
Yes. So nobody else says anything. So we did actually watch a really good film.
What, tonight?
Yeah.
Sherlock Jr., Buster Keaton. Yeah. It's funny because, like, everyone always does this thing about there's a rivalry between Buster Keaton and Charlie Chaplin. There's really not. And I love watching Buster Keaton because it's totally different. Like, his comedy is totally different. But that film tonight, Sherlock Jr., is a really, really good film. And we saw some clips today, didn't we? Saw Shoulder Arms and Limelight today
Yeah.
as well.
One thing during your speech, like they played a bunch of like Chaplin clips or whatever, and the people in the audience who are obviously Chaplin fans, like that's why they're there. They were like crying with laughter, like at these clips that they've clearly seen like 40 or 50 times or whatever. Like when I was watching, I was like, "Whoa! The laughs in this room are so easy." Like people weren't even making jokes, and occasionally the audience would just laugh and stuff. I was like, "Oh, this would be so, like, it would be so much fun." So was you scared or nervous about it? Like all the, because there was a lot of people, weren't there?
I
Like,
wasn't. I tell you what, I was. Well, I went through stages. So before we went in there, I was scared that it was literally just going to be you lot sat in there, and then I would have been like, I'm just going to sat and talk to you through this at home. Then when it got filled up, I got scared that I know how like really serious, hardcore a lot of these silent film fans are. So I'm thinking, please don't ask me a question I don't know the answer to, or that I
smash up the theatre.
or I completely and utterly like don't know how, I have a brain fart and can't answer it. And then afterwards it was a case of I had this fear of, oh my God, they're just gonna go, yeah, thanks for that, bye. And I'd just be sitting there with Chubb at this desk and there would be no one getting a book.
Tumbleweed.
Yeah.
We was joking yesterday, like when you had the car troubles or whatever, wouldn't it be funny if Becky can't make it and Chubb has to like go up and do the
Do
thing?
the whole
Yeah,
thing.
that would be
Like,
hilarious,
anything about it, like,
But it's definitely it's done. It's sort of, I think I've got myself into a bit of a lull with sort of getting really involved in work, a lot of stuff going on at home, and I think I put the love of all of this to one side while I was trying to concentrate on serious stuff. And I think, like I said, it's easy to forget how powerful this book is and how powerful what this is all about. And I think it's definitely given me a bit of a get back out there, get doing it, get on it, because just seeing people, like I said, gasp at that artwork.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, especially on that huge screen, it looks amazing.
Mm.
So
and like we're so used to doing this through Twitter and YouTube and stuff, like that you don't get like that immediate first. You know, people have seen it, or you know, they're talking in text or whatever. Like you don't hear those gasps, and
then you just think people being polite.
Yeah.
And you can't fake a reaction like there was today. That was
how many people do you think was in that room? 100? 150?
Yeah, roughly. And I know that I was shocked but just before, so there's still a showing of one of the Gala productions actually finishing now, and they've got a stall there the whole festival, and they're selling the books the whole festival. And just before I left, they actually told me that it was coming up to about £600 of sold books today, just today.
£600, that's about $1 million Australian dollars.
So it was quite humble. It's very humbling. It's definitely maybe better to get my arse in gear and sort of get back. I've never fallen out of love with this project at all, but you sometimes go, oh, real life's got to come first, which is sad. And it's definitely made me go, no, fuck that. Real life can wait for a bit. Get back on it. So, yeah, definitely. It was a lot of fun. And they've already said, because book 2 would have been fulfilled by the next Slapstick Festival, which is going to be February next year, they've already asked me to come back and sell book 2 and promote book 3, which is good, which is great, actually.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Yeah. Really good.
All right, back to Jan's belly button.
Oh God!
XVRB says, "I've told you not right. It's normal."
Yeah.
Can I just address one thing? Stato earlier put question marks when we were talking about his stuff on the big screen.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So we were to address that. We were talking about Buster and Charlie, the little kid shorts, and we were showing the pictures at the back of the book that were obviously the book that you did, and you heard little people going, oh, really cute, and they really like the idea of calling him Buster as well, and just seeing your artwork up there. So you sort of made a bit of a guest appearance even though you wasn't here, so that was nice. Stato,
good reaction. This was drawn by Stato, but I knew she wouldn't.
well, the thing is, I know Stato's real name, but at the same time, I didn't want to dox him.
Well, yeah.
So it was a case of, you know,
solid movie fans are savage
you
when
never
they find
know,
you.
do you?
Yeah.
You've got to
Good
think about
doctor.
someone's privacy.
Well, interestingly though, your Charlie Chaplin and Stan Laurel book.
Oh, Wooly, if you're still in the chat, yeah, it flew. Like literally, that sold so many copies. People absolutely loved it. They really, really loved it. And Stato,
Oh, yeah, for those black and white movie nerds, that's like Batman vs Superman, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it is actually.
weirdly, and also I've got a load of Stato's cards left that he drew, because he always goes over the top. I tell him, do me 50 cards, I get 250 of them, because he can't stop himself drawing. People were actually, you know, I took the box. People were actually saying to me, how much are these? So we started to sell those little sketch cards as well, because they were there. And I was just taking them to show them. But yeah, pretty cool, Stato.
It was.
Hey, Demon.
Demon Visitor.
And don't forget, a lot of this stuff was free to you Indiegogo backers, and they're now paying for it.
Yeah.
Suckers.
Yeah.
There you are.
To be fair, anyone who read the book was paying for it.
Well,
I'm kidding.
Wow.
What I was trying to get out and be nice there is I give a load of freebies to my guys who helped me hit my funding goal, and those people I just, you know.
Yeah, what you pay
Just-
for, and
Yeah,
totally. Chuck Reardon, so Charlie, is there any way we could see the event? So
Oh,
Peter
yeah,
he
record
did a video.
like-
Gilmore filmed it.
Uploaded.
Yeah. When I get back home, I'm gonna like because the audio is a little bit quiet, so I'll just give it a boost and then give it to Charlie, and she'll put it on her channel.
Yeah, I'll premiere it as a proper video, put a beginning on it and everything.
Yeah.
I'm just putting this comment on because the person's name's Chili Biscuits.
That's Kev. I know.
Yeah, it's Kev.
That is.
Kobe Kev.
That's his
Kobe.
picture.
Alright.
He changed his name.
It's a good name.
He's
Stato's
no
just
longer-
put a long message on there. But first, Zaid Comics is here. I don't know if you saw that. Hail
Ah,
CG
I'm
UK.
Hail
so far behind in the chat.
Yeah, it's catching
Hello,
up to the
Zaid.
chat.
Hello.
So,
Graphic
Excellent.
Goose Fast.
So
Was
nice to
there
see him
foreplay
play.
with the belly
Oh,
button?
for God's
For
sake.
God's sake.
Like eyelids or something. I don't
Eyelids?
I'm fucking
you have to like blow the fluff out first.
Oh.
You take each other out to dinner before, you know. All that
There
stuff.
is an eyelids thing. It's called butterfly kissing, and like
I-
when you do it with your eyes. Well, not with your eyelids, with your eyelashes. Like you can't bump eyelids, can you? That's
You probably can.
If you get close enough, I
Yeah,
guess.
because there's some people that can flip their eyelids up. Innit?
Oh.
So, like,
Oh.
I can't do that. I don't like eyes.
And you spread conjunctivitis.
Depends
from
how
this.
Yeah,
carefully-
exactly.
Carefully cut the eyelids out first.
Oh my God.
So dark.
What's this?
Birmingham Bone asks, where is Harold Lloyd?
Oh.
Or Harold?
No, they're showing a load of Harold Lloyd tomorrow. So Safety Last is being played tomorrow.
Oh, like
We-
that,
we
that's
almost-
splitter.
We almost went to a Monty Python thing today.
Yeah.
We're calling them. Von Klaus
Von.
says, hello, British.
Hello.
fans."
Hello.
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 What is it? Well,
There's a
that's
lot
what you
of
sound like,
people
Charlie.
moving in the chat today.
Do you know? I don't think I'm that cockney until I sit with you lot.
I
And
don't
then,
think I'm that cockney.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm that cockney. Go blimey, love dark apples and pears. Oi. Please, can I have some more?
I just shouldn't open my mouth, really, should I?
That's what she said.
Eliza Doolittle. I don't think I'm very cockney.
Oh.
Yeah, no. But you did say you can tell the difference between a North London accent and a South London accent. And yeah. So,
And I
but that-
proved it today as well, didn't I?
Yeah, but that's classic My Fair Lady sort of stuff, you know.
The rain in Spain.
Stays mainly on the plane.
Yay.
Pygmalion, was it? Yeah, that was the play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Stato saying?
It says, oh, you got rid of the cards. Awesome.
Got
Here I
rid.
was. Thinking you might be able to start a fire to keep yourselves warm.
Oh.
It's cold.
I will say I've seen the images from Stato's new cards. Stato's new cards, for anyone that's backed the Big Top Circus box, his quality has gone like this. Like the new techniques he's using, it's really cool. So if you've backed one of them, you're in for a treat.
Don't forget the belly button variant cover.
Fall off this blooming chair. Oh, there we go.
Come on, Dave.
Make room.
Make
Fucking
room.
Dave.
I'm all right now.
I try and make room. I got big thighs.
Just sat on poor Gilmore's leg. He's going dead.
Literally.
I already fucked up his toe earlier. So.
Michael McCartney asks,
There you
why
go.
isn't
You can sit
everyone
properly,
wearing
yeah.
a Mary Boy shirt?
That is a
Very
very
good
good
point.
question.
Oh.
They don't come in
Are
my
you sure?
size. No t-shirts do.
To be fair, I am wearing a Comic Mark t-shirt, like, in the dress,
yeah.
like,
Oh,
Comic
shit.
Mark.
I am dressed like Jan dressed.
Roll
Thanks.
up, roll up. Get your Jack the Ripper t-shirts.
Only
Uh,
$39.99.
It was weird today in Bristol
Probably.
to see other people who dress weird, like, because
Because there's a lot of
most people-
weirdos.
Yeah,
Bristol is a bit
basically.
weird like
Bristol's
that.
always been full of weirdos, yeah.
Yeah, I like being the only weird person in it. Or like, you see one other weird person like a month or something.
The only
They're
weirdo in the village.
There's a guy in my area who wears like real fancy, like bright coloured 3-piece suits.
Nice.
Like,
Nice.
and we recognize each other as weird.
Fellow
dressers
weirdos.
or
Not
whatever,
weird nods.
Or he thinks he's wearing a really
Too many.
nice, snazzy suit, and he looks at you and thinks, you dirty eppy.
Well, it's my opinion of what is a
Make
nice
an effort,
suit,
you
innit?
scruffy bastard.
There were quite a few that I said look like you today, actually. So it was
Well, the
or
homeless.
had your yeah, they're not homeless, they're communists. It's different.
Well Hung and Dung says eyelids are my favorite.
Oh my god.
Harvest them from young Thai women. I
What
can send
is
to Sung Yan. You seem like a fellow weirdo.
Do you reckon Thai women do the belly button thing?
No, they do the dong thing.
What's the dog?
Pardon?
They
Is
have
it?
peen.
Can
They
you
also
have?
shoot ping pong balls out of themselves,
Yeah.
don't they?
Can you have like an innie to outie trans operation thing? Like
Yeah,
where
can
they
you put identify as an outie?
Isn't that just
I
straight with
think
extra
so.
steps though? Like it's just you just swap both rounds.
I never envisaged this conversation going this
Yeah,
way
this
tonight.
has taken a.
Yeah, you took it
No,
there.
I was filling dead air, so
No, so
and
it's
I
your belly
made a
button.
conversation about
just,
it.
we're just here looking pretty.
Yeah, somebody has to carry this.
We
show.
learn something every day
See what
about yeah.
what's the chat saying? There's loads
Yeah,
of
let's
people like-
concentrate on the chat.
Status says, I'll be sure to put like 2 inches of tape around,
Around the box, that's what she said.
And-
Oh,
That's how tall Gilmore is. How
Yeah.
tall are you,
What?
Pete?
2 inches.
We repaint the
6
ceiling
foot
with Gilmore.
6.
9.5 inches, mate.
And read that comment. If you really want to thank Stato, he loves having his belly flop. Emma's flop.
Well, that's Jan's kind of field, really.
Like
Yeah, I
like
started
that.
something. I've started something here.
You very much have, yeah.
Yeah, and you do know we're going to be getting. You know, was it Mike Esmeda who started to draw things with his feet, and then all the feet fetish people came in?
Right.
Do you remember that when all the feet fetish people came into Comicsgate?
Is that how you?
I did, yeah.
It's
So
how I
now,
came in.
now you're getting all the belly button fetishes. In.
Yeah,
Is that a thing?
Please keep them away from me.
it's not
Apparently,
well. The
according
foot
to Jan.
fetish stuff is.
Yeah.
The feet people love a feet.
Well Hung and Dung says,
He's
"My
top.
dress is like the It
That's
was me. Demon Vizrak says, in Bristol, it's weird to see someone dressed. I did see a man running in just Speedos and trainers. So,
Oh yeah, we have quite a few.
I saw that in Italy though.
Yeah.
White speedos with a gold chain.
The S had dropped off as well.
Piper says, how cool is this? It's so cool. Like,
Hello, Piper.
Pepper.
like we've been doing these like even when we don't do shows, like we're talking and stuff and chatting in the back and that, like for literally years, and and we've done little meetups before, but this is like the first time where we've had the entire A team like together at once.
I got promoted.
The A-team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bargain. But no, I'm joking. I love you guys.
This is for
I love
Jan.
you guys. I kid.
Oh God! Put it away.
And that's
that
how you
shit
do the
away.
belly button stuff.
Oh, God, I slipped.
Oh, my hip!
Oh,
Gilmore's falling over. Gilmore's falling over, and he can't get up.
Toes!
What is going on
Alright,
here?
if I get
I'm
to say
sitting on
We have a
side.
medical emergency.
Jesus Christ.
Where am I going?
That's your arse. Sorry about
Are the ambulance workers striking still?
that. Oh, Christ.
Yes, yeah, they are. We can't do anything. But that's better.
Stuff happened there. I don't know what went on.
Slid right
There was a
onto-
belly button and then I got a handful of arse.
Is that how it works?
Is it, Jan? Is that did it play the game right?
It's normally the other way round.
Handful of arse to get a belly button.
So,
see?
Oh yeah, so Chuck Reardon asked, what's the over-under on how many times any is said during this stream?
that.
Very good question.
He's gonna, but we didn't have any coming marks. We didn't have any innits though.
Yeah.
I would.
He's the only one who
It's
said
got
that.
to be 90.
Oh, yeah.
Mark, what happened to your question today? You prepared your question, then you
Yeah.
didn't ask it.
Oh, we didn't.
He was asleep.
Yeah.
I've got video footage. He was asleep.
Really?
Shocking.
Yeah, because the night before coming mark came, he decided to spend the entire night playing some game. What was it about California?
Oh,
Some LARPing game about California
Yeah,
attacking
playing-
Japan.
So it's a World War II game, and I played as just California, like, and I made them communist, and then they defeated the Empire of Japan.
You made them
But-
communist.
Yeah, like
You didn't have to make them
No,
communists.
you have to like do all propaganda and stuff so you win the election and have a referendum and all this stuff. But the
What
point
game is this?
It doesn't matter.
Virtual
Enough to stay
communism.
up for
We want
for
some
2 days.
That's a great name.
Someone
write that down.
communism. I'm just interested in what game where you can choose a state in a Second World War scenario, choose what political party is, and then choose who you're going to. It's quite niche.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Okay.
Good job done.
Totally.
That ends the conversation on that.
Said it is, and his face went into reboot mode.
Only if you got an outie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose you could hold a paintbrush.
You can put the you can put the paintbrush in an innie.
Yeah, or
Once
like
you get the blue fluff out.
or a marker or something.
Demon Viscerax says everyone gathered together to say something.
Yeah.
You win the
Expensive.
Yeah, that's
the messages.
Oh shit! Have we got one of those programs?
Yeah,
Like,
there's
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we can't
there,
show
there.
this one.
It's there. Wait, it's behind the screen.
Oh yeah. So we should like give one of them away, and
Oh,
that we
yes.
signed like so all 6 of us here like signed one of these things for the festival that was at.
That's the best one.
She draw penises on it.
Some of them have penises in.
Yeah,
That-
someone may have penises in.
I think some are signed by Jeremy.
One of
Clarkson
them might
as well.
have. I can't remember. Is it what's the movie? The Ruttles. The Ruttles.
Yeah.
The Rootles.
The Ruttles. Yeah. That. Yeah. So there's a photo of them in there, and I might have drawn Jack the Ripper on bass in the background.
Well, how many times says hit the like please and you're a fascist?
Correct.
Yeah.
He knows.
That's true.
So, are we giving one of these away?
Oh yeah, what should we do? Like, how should we need to just pick someone from the?
You have to
one
close your
that's
eyes and
around?
scroll through the chat, and then just click a random one.
No,
with
no,
your
you
eyes
ask a riddle.
closed.
No.
We could start eliminating people, so split them into innies and
What's this?
outies.
The Hunger
And-
Games?
No, no. So you fight amongst yourselves, and the
God.
last one alive.
That as soon as they gets an opportunity, we can start murdering.
Oh, we
people.
can ask.
That's an
We can
idea.
ask him a question.
Well, he was
For-
totally against the homeless,
Well,
like
yeah,
earlier this
exactly.
Seeing as
episode.
we're in Bristol, why don't we
That's
ask him a
surprised.
question about Bristol, and the first one to answer it wins.
Oh,
Does the mayor
Oh.
of Bristol have any or outie?
Okay.
Guess how many times the word "in it" was said in the stream? We'll count it up afterwards, and the closest wins it.
I'm not counting that.
No,
shit.
I
I'm
think
not counting that.
just randomly pick someone from the chat.
Yeah, all right, we'll do that, but we'll do it at the end of the show, so everyone like gets a chance to say something, you know, like so.
Some epic bands.
Yeah,
Some-
some epic bands.
For reals, lol.
Alex asks, let me guess, Civ 6. It's not Civ 6. It's the game Hoi 4. That's what I'm saying.
Oi,
Hoi.
Hoi 4.
Oi.
Oyster.
Well,
That sounds
it's
like
an
some
abbreviation.
Chinese.
It's short for
stuff.
Hearts of Iron 4. Like,
That sounds very fascist.
you can be fascist if you want. Like, in fact, the thing that people do the most on that game is win World War II. Like,
Sounds
Oh.
about right.
That's an interesting.
Yeah.
It sounds like an outright dog whistle to me.
Referendum simulator. What is
Referendum simulator.
Yeah, you got to keep doing it. So if you get
Oh.
Brexit, you got to keep going until you get.
Till you
I
get the
know-
answer you want.
There is a game on PlayStation 5 which has come out, which is Jet Wash Simulator.
Oh yeah. Laura Croft's
Yeah, I
house.
saw
Yeah,
that.
I saw that. Yeah.
So people like the Scooby Doo van comes in, and you're like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna jet wash Scooby Doo van,
Is
make
that,
it nice
it's
and
got to be
clean."
by the same people that did Goat Simulator, right?
Got to be.
To
But
be fair, I downloaded a load of mobile games that are like that. Like I'm scrolling like through
Yeah.
Facebook, and then
Oh.
it recommends it, and then next thing I know, I'm like mowing the lawn or
Dave
something.
Kyle.
Imagine being a dad walking into your son's room and then seeing your son, instead of actually doing any of this stuff, playing a game where he does all that stuff.
That's my
virtually.
favourite game at the moment. I've been playing it.
your screen's
I know.
Is Gordon Ramsay's Chef Blast.
Gordon Ramsay's finger blast.
Oh, that. I think I played that. For
I'm
a
on
while.
level like what level am I on? Hold it up to the screen. Show them what level I'm on.
level 1037.
Jesus, wow.
Difficult game, then.
Jesus. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
see anything.
Actually,
I
You
think
spent
it's time
like
to uninstall
£5,000
Do
to
you
get
have
that
to put
far.
bread on the
so-
side of people's heads?
no, it's basically like Candy Crush, but you have to like match up ravioli and stuff like that.
I've got to do overtime at work to cover addiction to the
Microtransaction
game.
bill.
Yeah, exactly.
All the levels she's bought.
Yeah.
if you actually play it, I'm not going to do it now, but if you play it with the sound on, he actually throws insults at you if you get it wrong. It's great.
Are they PG or are they?
They are very PG. It's like, come on, what are you doing?
Idiot sandwich.
Yeah, idiot sandwich is on there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Michael McCartney says the mayor doesn't have a belly button. They're an android.
This is just never going to leave you alone. You know this,
I
don't you?
know.
This is with you now.
I've
With
spoken
you.
about this before on something. I thought it was on here.
Yes, while you were on crack, probably.
I don't take
You might have been
crack.
drunk at the time. I don't know.
Was it when you
Not
were
allowed to
drinking?
take crack. I get drug tested at work every couple of weeks.
Was it that time that you was drinking that ham hock beer?
It may have been
Oh.
with Stato when I was
Ham
drinking the
hock beer.
ham
No,
hock
it was.
beer.
It was. He actually didn't. You say on the stream it tastes like feet.
How do you
Yeah, the
know?
Marmite one was bad as well, though.
Doesn't taste like belly button.
Well,
No, it tasted like Marmite, which had been burnt
Oh,
and then
that's a
liquefied.
oh, it's a
That's
Vegemite.
very descriptive.
Yeah, pretty much.
why?
Demon Vizrak says there is a homeless simulator.
How does that work?
You know,
You
just sit
lose-
outside a shop or
I've seen a
whatever.
mobile
Called
game
the
like
game
that.
of
Actually.
life.
Yeah, that's true. Michael King says Gordon Ramsay chef blast.
Yeah.
Sounds right. It sounds like a porno, don't it?
It does. It is really.
Sounds like you go to a restaurant and they go, "Yeah, we've had Gordon Ramsay here. He's created a new meal. It's called Chef's Blast."
He's just come on a plate.
It just is on a plate, yeah.
In the ravioli.
Oh,
Wow.
is it Gordon Ramsay's come?
Yeah, oh, wow.
Oh,
This
come
is
on,
going
man.
way too
Come
far.
Is that Gordon Ramsay's come? No, it's a Banksy.
It's a wanksy.
Oh,
Come on now.
Oh come on, that was.
hey! That's what she said.
Somebody earlier said something about low-hanging fruit, and somebody said that's what she said, and I was like, I get the reference, but
In all
Yeah.
fairness, we did make a great joke earlier. We were saying that Gary Glitter Vampire Hunter,
Jerry
and
Gordon,
I said the tagline could be, "Do you want to be in my fang?"
wow.
We made a great joke. You made that joke.
I mean,
And you were banned from making any more
I
jokes.
was told no more dad jokes, so they were
Yeah.
all just going to go off and leave me. So I had
Look,
to.
I wanted to do a superhero book called Glitter Balls about Gary Glitter, and he's got these mirror balls that hypnotise children. Young Vietnamese people.
We did a lot of like breaking concepts today.
Yeah, we
Like,
did.
Be like, oh, you know this thing? What about this thing? Ah, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
Like,
we came up with
there's
some
so
fantastic
much of it.
ideas for comics, none of which
We
we
did.
could ever
If
make.
you was doing the Gary Glitter Ball story,
No, it just came to be a dad joke.
yes, Cock and Roll Part 2.
Oh my god.
The song is called Part 2.
It is Rock and Roll Part 2.
Yeah.
song,
That hurt.
The
Rock and Roll
Revenge.
Part 1 is shite.
Oh my god.
You asked.
It's, no one wants to be in my gang. My gang.
Yeah, nobody. What
Because I
was,
touch
the,
children. That's how good.
what was the other ideas we had?
There's one idea in particular. The first one that was mentioned.
That spawned
Yeah.
it all.
Yeah, we cannot discuss because
For legal
somehow
reasons.
I want to make that work.
What the
Yeah, he said
the-
don't talk
yeah,
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we throughout it inspired like a
It's-
lot of ideas. I think.
It's the most offensive idea I've ever heard in my life, and it's fantastic.
It's
You
got
know how I
CGK
said that
We've
slap-
got CGUK.
Do you know how I said
We're
the
all over
slapstick
it.
were inviting me back next year? Quite possibly not now,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I did actually at one point market to Peter Gilmore a idea that why don't we have a story where there's an island and they have animals there that they grow, and then some specialists come there, and then
That's what she
the
said.
the animals get out and they have to run away from the island, and then you went Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. Yeah.
And then I said, well, can't we make it cowboys?
Ja-
And then you went,
Westworld.
It's Westworld.
Yeah,
I
there
think-
was
I think-
a lot like that one.
Yeah.
Piper's in the chat, and I think she's accusing me of being a Yoko Ono.
She is.
I think
What?
she's accusing me of being a Yoko.
Absolutely.
Sent to the bargain bin.
I'm going to get sent to the bargain bin.
Hey,
You're going to get
We're
traded
doing-
out.
why is that a
Yeah, we're
punishment?
going to trade you. You're coming with us.
You're getting
Oh.
swapped out.
I'm a Yoko. I split up the band.
I tell Rob that you're on your way.
Okay.
You're getting swapped out.
Yeah.
It does happen, unfortunately.
We've all seen that clip of John Lennon and Chuck Berry.
You're my
doing
wife
songs
now.
together.
Yeah, my wife nowadays. Yeah, you're my wife
Yeah.
nowadays.
Roland Bang asks, is Jan still drinking piss on the clear?
Yeah, out of a
It's
jar.
definitely unclear.
Have a specimen glass.
It's been topped up.
It
Yeah.
does look like this.
Yeah.
Actually stuff floating.
Savoring the iron.
I think there's a pube in there, to be fair. And possibly
Come
a
on
cigarette
now.
end.
Peroni does look like piss, though. It does. It's not arguing that.
It's the only thing with what they had in that
Drinking
stupid...
Peroni out of a jam jar.
It's his jam
I
jar,
didn't
it's
say.
not mine.
I didn't say drink out of it.
Literally the most hipster fucking thing I've ever
We
seen.
just had a bunch of jam jars and we were washing out for something else.
Couldn't
not
you
for
find a
drinking out
weak beer?
We're in Bristol. They only serve they only have Sainsbury's for some reason because it's so bloody middle class. They
We
only have
got
Sainsbury's.
Tesco's, we got Asda. You
There's
want
a
proper?
Lidl round the corner. What are you talking about?
Yeah, on
Lidl
the
is middle
outskirts
class.
of the city.
Lidl, middle
Yeah,
class.
that's where
Middle
we-
class.
That's where we live.
It is.
We actually know this woman, and she takes Waitrose bags into Aldi because she doesn't want to admit she's shopping in Aldi. So she fills up when she gets to the till. She fills up her bags because she doesn't want her neighbours to know she shops in Aldi. It's ridiculous.
See, I do it the other way around. I
Who-
take Aldi bags into Waitrose.
Yeah,
So people still
straight.
think I'm working class.
yeah. Stick it to the man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I also know someone that does it.
Oh, yeah.
That's a-
Hard.
no, I do it, but I go to Asda and use the Waitrose bags.
So
So there you go.
Anyway, yeah.
But so yeah, that was today. So
it's been a
we're
good
here
day.
till Saturday. Everyone else is sort of here till different times, but we will see each other tomorrow. Definitely, I think.
Wellington says, I'm changing my Twitter name to Jan's Piss Jar.
And
Yeah.
this jar.
Actually, I think he's only just come back on Twitter.
I think he
I
has.
think he hadn't. He
I think
wasn't
the
around.
Elon Musk taken over.
Hmm.
It does look like a piss jar. That is.
It does.
It's not
It
much
smells
fault. I mean,
like it too.
Is it warm?
John Morrissey look like.
This is England. Of course, it's warm.
He has. You have actually cut your hair to look like
Ah.
Morrissey, or Morrissey cut his hair to look like you. One of the two.
Yeah. One of the two.
That charming man.
Actually,
William, it was really nothing.
something I did see that
Yeah.
was very hipsterish when we was in Sainsbury's.
Yeah.
They were selling a 12 box of Krispy Kreme donuts for £18.
Yeah, really expensive donuts.
18. I went to get us a box
That's
and I was
actually
like,
pretty cheap.
no,
if
it's
you,
not.
If you go to Krispy Kreme over the other side of town,
Yes.
you're looking at 12 for about 20 quid, 21 quid.
Really?
Really?
That's nuts. We live up the road
the
from
branding.
the actual Krispy Kreme.
Factory.
Well, to
Yeah,
give
we got factories there as well.
yeah, but we
Yeah,
We
but
got
do they
to-
make donuts or they like?
Yeah, you can watch
factories
it
for
being
other
made.
stuff?
You can buy
Yeah,
the
that's the
bloody
same as
Greggs
the one in
for
Bluewater.
a fraction of the price.
Yeah.
well we had Krispy Kremes for our wedding,
Or
didn't we? Because we didn't have
don't buy a
wedding
bunch of
cake.
sugary crap.
Yeah.
It's because Bristol's bougie now.
Well,
Oh, by the way,
Bluewater's not.
Bristol is quite possibly the most expensive, and this is from us, the most expensive place I've been in a very long time for stuff. They have a ULEZ charge on older vehicles. Luckily, mine's young enough, so my car doesn't have to pay the charge.
ULEZ charge.
You might want to double
Yeah.
check online.
You
and
need
find
to-
out.
I
We
did,
did.
thankfully.
Alright,
The parking where we've parked is just a regular car park. It's £24 a day to park the car. If you wanted to park there for an hour, it's £3.30, which is about $5 an hour.
Why do you think anybody cares?
Because people drive. Everybody in
When
America
I was
drives a
allowed, you
car.
could park where you like.
Yeah.
So because me and Chubb live here, right? We have to spend all this money to live here. It's very important that you guys donate
Maybe you
your
do. I
books
don't
to
have a
us.
car.
So if you do a crowdfunding book, think of us and donate a book.
Donate a book.
It's the most expensive place I've ever.
Bristolians in need.
Babbers.
Actually, the other thing we did the other day, didn't we? We had Taco Bell. They've opened a Taco Bell near us. That was nice.
Yes,
Alright.
it was very nice.
That was very, very
I only
nice.
ever hear Americans complaining about Taco Bell.
It's meant to be horrible, but this one was, and they were, when I put the pictures on Twitter, people were actually messaging me going, "That's way too clean for a Taco Bell."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give them
it's
a
new,
while,
ain't
let
it?
me open
It's just
for a
new,
while.
yeah.
I want to try a Wendy's. That's what I want to try.
There's one of them open soon, opened up as near us as well, isn't it? Wendy's. Didn't our niece go there to when she
They
said
do
it was
that.
really nice.
Pancakes and shit.
I always hear that Burger King shit in America, but over here, everyone I've been to has been awesome.
Yeah, Burger
And it's
King is
kind of
good.
like McDonald's tastes like plastic,
Yeah.
but Burger King tastes like good.
I like McDonald's.
We did the McCrispy. We had that the other day.
Burger King.
I
See?
get I get the fish burger. Fuck you.
Did you see the did you see the did you see the
Walked in the
McDonald's?
Yeah.
Did you see the McDonald's had to apologise for that marketing campaign?
Which one?
The one where they actually had the McCrispy poster next to a crematorium.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's true.
Oh, because it burned down. I think somebody torched a Krispy Kreme in London. I think a while back. Was it tied to that?
No,
it was
next to a
because
crematorium,
there was
mate.
the McCrispy sign next to a
I
crematorium.
see.
Ugh.
Okay.
Uh-oh. One of Charlie's boxes fallen. Sorry.
Good grief!
It's all right. What's that? Oh,
Michael
Oh.
Hing says I can get a donut from Greg's for less than £2. Much more humble and not offensive.
Oh, but Greg's isn't quite as good. Joe's Bakery does good.
Did you
donuts.
know that the son?
Sainsbury's actually?
Did you know that the
Sorry,
son,
I
like
of
none
the
of those
owner
good
of Greg's, is a convicted paedophile,
Yeah.
like a massive pedo dude?
But there's sausage
Yeah, but that
rolls is
doesn't
nice.
mean that the
That's
guy who
guilt,
owns
that
it is a paedophile.
I mean, he touches
That's
kids.
guilt
he's
by
been
association.
convicted, He's gone. Let me eat their sausage.
And we don't do guilt by association.
I only asked if you knew.
what's that?
rolls.
Yeah, but it was here in or
Pedophile
out?
sausage rolls.
What?
That's the son of the owner of Greg's, like, is a massive convicted paedophile. Allegedly,
Right.
I'm not
Doesn't
sure.
surprise me.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we
it's
don't
alright
do
or not.
guilt by association on our side.
I
So you do.
Pies are still good.
Everyone's guilty.
They do good bakes. Bakes are quite good.
Up against the wall.
I like that
Up
Christmas
against the wall.
menu.
Don't they do them grab bags, don't they? Where
Grab
you can go,
bags.
They can go in there and
Oh,
they
the too good to go thing.
yeah, where you buy it online and they just put
Yeah.
random stuff in the bag.
Yes, end of the day, it stops it going to waste.
Dave,
It's like a $5 and
Yeah.
they'll put any random
That's
shit
true.
they got in it.
That's true.
Bristol Council wants to go. Yeah, and
Yeah.
the mayor's a complete fucking waste of
Of
space.
course. Well, everybody votes to get rid of him.
Yeah.
But yeah, the damage has been done. Yeah.
The mayor would have, the position's fine, but we voted to get rid of the
Yeah.
position because the mayor is a fucking idiot and we couldn't vote him out because of the
Look,
pandemic.
That'd be like London then, really.
I-
They're doing the
yeah.
same thing.
yeah.
I thought that I saw the mayor today at that event, but it was just like some overdressed priest or something. Like for a moment, I thought, oh,
No, he might have been there. They do come to them. at
Some
festivals.
overdressed priest.
Did you catch his name? His name's Marvin.
I did not catch
No.
it.
Marvin?
Marvin the Martian.
Alright.
That doesn't sound like a real
Marvin
human.
Gaye.
He's done well at raising property prices around his area.
Well,
Around
that's-
Where
his
he,
area.
where he lives.
Yeah, well, that's good
Welcome
for
to
everybody
council
who doesn't want to move.
Yeah.
Welcome to Bristol Council.
Speaking of people getting kicked out, fuck you, Sturgeon.
Oh,
Yes.
Can we just be happy that Jimmy Cranky's on the way out? That's great.
Nicholas Sturgeon has been.
Yeah,
He's
turfed out.
gone.
Turfed out. I love it. She's been turfed out.
Do you realise though the person before her was salmon, then there was sturgeon. What are we gonna have? Cod, prawn,
Yeah.
shrimp. What's
Fish,
next?
fish fingers.
Fish fingers.
Oh.
Bobby Card is going to be the
Bobby
next.
Cod. James Pond.
James Pond.
Do you remember that
He was a
game?
frog.
Yeah.
But do you remember that? No, that James Pond wasn't a frog. He was a fish.
James Pond was a frog.
was
In
a
the
frog.
comic, he was a frog, definitely.
No,
I played
video
the game on my
yeah.
Commodore Amiga
In the
500.
comic,
thank
he
you.
was
We don't
Are you
definitely.
know.
sure that's
Comic book.
show graphics?
Who reads comic
Hold on,
books
Shane.
anyway? Come on.
Comics are for nerds and losers.
Oh my god, I had
Yeah.
it on. No, look, he's a fish.
Nah, James. No, that's wrong. That's
That's
not,
wrong.
That's not canon.
That's the one I know, James Pond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
comic,
it's wrong,
James
right.
Pond was
Does
a frog.
anyone remember a computer game called Rockstar Ate My Hamster?
Yes.
No.
Play on
On
the
the
Commodore.
64.
Yeah, you used to have to build up a band,
That was-
and then you could either they were good or they were
Oh, yeah,
shitting you.
I did play that game actually.
That's a bit before my time. You're all.
Dave was a fetus. He wasn't even
I
born.
probably wasn't even a sperm at that point.
His parents probably
suppose.
weren't even born at that time.
I don't know what this is about.
Tippy Tail McKitty asks what's all this about.
There's 4 conversations going on. and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just-
Okay, maybe we should cut it short because we're just getting short.
Demon Vizirac says, in a way, restaurants are crematoriums for animals.
Jeez, that's dark.
Yeah,
In a way,
but it tastes good.
He's right.
Yeah.
Only if you're John Delay and you like cremate the meat.
Alex says, I like the way Charlie says taco.
How do you say it? Is it taco?
Is it taco
Taco,
or
isn't
taco?
Taco.
You
Taco.
say.
It's
Taco.
not Leviosa, it's Leviosa.
Oh,
Taco.
I asked.
Taquad, Bell,
Taco.
Taco. Taco,
Jackie balls.
Bell, Tacky Balls.
Tippy Tail McKitty says, Charlie has a stiletto strapped to her thigh, I bet.
No, that's actually just
He
my
hasn't got a
shoes
knife.
very high. Yeah, that was the thing. When I stood next to you yesterday, I had my heels on and I was still massively short.
she means you got some sort of flick knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. She's that kind
Yeah.
of
It's
person.
that cockney.
She'll
It's
stab
that.
you.
It's
She
that
will.
cockney fucking angle. Yeah.
Michael McCartney says, does anyone have any campaigns?
No,
Back to the comics.
no, we're okay. Well, maybe we should just say.
To be fair,
Yeah,
we are just talking to you guys like we were
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
last night.
Yeah,
so.
this is what
Well, not quite.
let's
I'm
not
being very
quite.
careful about what's-
This is really tame. If people ever record us talking while we were actually, yeah, I think we will be in jail.
We'd have been cancelled.
Yeah, definitely.
I think though
Everyone would have disowned
Yeah.
us.
I can't be cancelled.
we
They
did.
did
I tell you what, it
uncancelled.
taught
That's the
us all
challenge.
meeting up has shown me though.
Challenge.
I tell you what, us all meeting up has shown me. There's a thing, isn't there, that the community that we're in, CG, everything, it exists online and it doesn't transfer over to the real world. But I think we've kind of proved that's not a thing. And I'm sure that other people that have met up have done that too. But
Yeah.
we are exactly the same here as we are online.
Who was it? Was it you, Gilmore, that Thomas Duke came up to, and we didn't? Someone was saying, someone come up to me and was like, "Hello, my name." Who was
Yeah,
it?
it was Thomas to you.
Yeah, well, I've
You
never
didn't
met
recognise
him
him.
before. So it's like, and I was like, it confused the hell out of me. I was like, huh? I thought there must be someone else called Pete stood, and I'm like,
Oh, no, that was the funny thing that happened today. I had to explain to everybody that if you hear anybody calling me Charlie, it's not because I'm a megalomaniac and think that I'm Charlie Chaplin. It is because that I had to explain how we all know each other and that we all call each other by our
and
sort of
you could,
handles.
you could tell it was a silent movie crowd and not a comic crowd because she's like, and look, Graham Nolan.
yeah.
Oh,
who
that was
created
so
Bane.
Yeah.
funny. So, like, obviously, like to anybody in our sort of circle, you say that this is the guy that created Bane, and they're like, whoa, that lot were like, it's not Batman though, is it? Like, and it was all,
This ain't Batman, this is Charlie Chaplin.
What
Yeah.
am Batman?
yeah, it was, and it was like,
Yeah,
oh,
what's Batman?
so which was a bit, yeah, it is quite interesting to watch like the different communities and how they interact with each other and all that sort of stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Dale asks, I'm quite late to the stream. Why is Mark in quarantine? But I'm just hosting the show, and
It's
We're in the
COVID.
same. Basically,
He's
we're in the
literally
same.
here.
We're in the same. We're in the same. Touch.
It
Yeah.
keeps the
Touching
AIDS
tips
away.
across
It's
We're in
fine.
the same. We're in the same house. Basically, these Gilmore and Mark have been sleeping in the same bed.
Yeah, we
No,
have.
we have not.
I don't know. I went to sleep. I don't know.
I think you came and woke me up at 9 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, you snacked back before I
And then
woke up.
just went to,
Yeah.
then you went, no, I'm going back to bed. I was like, thanks, mate.
Anyway, we're on.
Whereas
Yeah.
I have to say, Jan and I have been put in a 5-star hotel because I'm part of the festival,
It's rather nice.
and it's pretty plush, and we're not paying for
Yeah,
it.
well,
so,
Mark and Gilmore are
Ain't
slumming
no
it here,
Travelodge.
basically. Yeah.
yeah.
It is rather
You
nice.
could have like 10 rooms at a travel lodge for that.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny when you went earlier. Where are you staying? I went there and just pointed at the room opposite where we
The
were.
whole floor of that hotel.
Yeah.
Because she thinks she's Charlie Chaplin.
No, it was. Listen. If these lot don't smack me back to reality of that, don't get above your head. I phoned up my mum today and I was like, I've just been part of a book signing. She was like, oh, get you. Don't forget, you've still got to do the washing up when you get home. I was like, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
You know.
She did a proper in-betweeners on you, like,
Oh, friends. Yeah.
They
So
were
anyway,
going to just have a
it's
normal
funny.
room, but Jan did the secret belly button fighting league handshake.
I did the Masons. I did the Masons handshake, and you know.
He did the belly bump.
The belly button.
Never.
You know this ain't gonna go away for
Never going to let you forget this ever.
Phil Diaz asked back from the gym. What did I miss?
Oh.
Oh, me too.
Jan's belly button.
Jan's a weird pervert and possibly gay.
Yeah, went to a really weird school.
I wouldn't trust Jan in the showers with my belly button
No.
open like
I'm
that.
telling you, that amount of that expensive school I went to was well worth it. That's all I'm
Michael
saying.
Hings put friend. Yeah.
Oh, friend.
So to tell you, we will tell you a little story quickly. So when we do the carry on streaming, we have a little group for it. Obviously, like everyone does, you have their little thing. They drop their links in. So something was Mark. Someone started following Mark on Twitter,
Someone retweeted him.
and he got really excited. So we was all doing the friend, special friend.
Oh yeah, I know.
And then I changed the name of the group to Carry On Special Friends. We've put picture of which one was the in between? Was it? It's not Jay. Simon, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's stayed ever since. It's
Yeah.
really weird when it flashes up on
To
my
be
phone.
fair,
Carry On
we
Special Friends group.
To be fair, we were dropping friends gifts
Yeah,
like for a day.
quite a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, Mark didn't like that very much.
I can take it. I'm hard.
That's what. No,
Oh,
that's what she said.
Yeah.
They them said.
that's what gender neutral toilet said.
Oh Christ.
Inclusive toilets. They're not gender neutral. They're inclusive.
I still don't understand that.
Does that mean you can do your belly
It's,
button thing?
it's just because they're cheap bastards and don't want to put two lots of toilets.
Yeah,
in, that's
exactly.
all.
Pretty much. What happens if I pee on the seat?
They can't
Does
even
somebody have to
afford
go
a
sit on
door.
that? Is that how it works?
Piper says, anyone notice Peter preemptively gets ready to roll his eyes when you say something? Every time I'm hovering over like the tumbleweed overlay or whatever, like, oh, am I going to get to use it? Oh, no, not this time. Like,
I know you too well.
cool.
They do. It's fine. But actually, that's a good thing because it shows that we're exactly the same in real life that we are online.
Well hung and done. That is harsh.
What's he said?
Jan's cheeks are almost bigger than his misogyny. How dare you, sir?
Oh,
They're almost as big as your outie.
Yeah.
I don't have an outie belly button.
Michael Hing is asking anyone
You're
remember
taking
the
it
belly's
together,
going to get you.
Yes, I
Yes.
do.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think you need to show your belly button to the camera.
I'm not going to show my
Get
belly
in my
button.
belly. Get on my belly.
Right.
That was awkward.
There you go. Where's the tumbleweed? You're too fucking slow.
Yeah, he
with
did-
the
he
That
didn't
was
use it, did he?
tumbleweed.
I'm reading it.
Still.
He's
Get,
getting
stop
very-
pissing around on fucking Twitter.
No, I'm reading it.
Right.
I finally caught up to the one that you just read out.
Well,
about,
we
YouTube.
tried it with an operator instead of.
Oh, okay. Tippy Tail McKees. I was talking about South Park with the
Oh.
Harry. I haven't seen.
All right,
it.
okay.
Next week.
Tippy Tail, I do not know of this episode. We will watch it though.
Oh,
because
we will. Yes.
We hope it's suited
She
to
will
Savage.
definitely.
I mean, that was nuts, wasn't it? So if any of you wasn't on Twitter and didn't see it, I put a tweet out about Harry and Meghan when Shut It Harry was trending on Twitter. And the next morning, my phone was like, so in the end, I think the total number of sort of tweets and whatever was 128 quote tweets, 439,000 views, and about 200 comments. And mostly positive, actually, which but that was nuts when it actually drained my battery one day where it wouldn't stop pinging. And I had to turn all the
That's what
notifications
she
off.
said.
Yeah, we know unified in hates of
Come on,
Harry.
man.
Awesome.
So
Sorry.
Hate brings us
I've
together.
said that too many times now.
I did I
I'm
did
gonna
actually
power
get
through.
some sales on my book though. Actually, after it all went mental, I went, by the way, thanks all my new followers. I have a book out. and put it in the link, and I did get some backers, which was fine.
It does work to a degree, don't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sells.
Jonah Von Doom in the chat says,
Jonah!
I can't believe we've got Morrissey and Matt Lucas.
I know who Matt Lucas is.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
And
is,
Michael Caine.
that's fatality.
Oh, yeah.
We got
Hmm?
Mark
got-
Miller, yeah.
we got
Mark
Pound,
Millar.
Mark
May-
Millar.
It may or may not be related to Mark
Yeah.
Miller.
we got Poundland, Russell Brand.
Russell Brand.
Get right. Go
We should-
very careful. Very careful.
Oh,
A lesbian.
Oh yeah, what's her name?
I'll
The one,
take
not Nicola Sturgeon, the other one.
The other one.
the Conservative
know one.
Scottish leader,
And I don't know. No.
Her name's Ruth Davidson.
Eliza.
Eliza Doolittle.
Mickey Flanagan.
Mickey. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so is that what he was talking about when he went, do you want to go out or do you want to go out?
Dolly
He
Button.
may have been.
Undertaker. Not again confirmed.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
there you go.
Little
I
slag.
think we did, judging by the relationship, I think we can tell that anyway.
How dare you?
Charlie's got an auntie.
TB Town McGee says South Park made them Canadian royalty.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
That's
we.
like what they used to do in the old days, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Prince
Ship
of
'em off.
Wales is the Prince of Wales, isn't he? Like, could have made him
The position always was that you got that principality because you were meant to practice on that before you became the actual king.
Yeah, but Wales.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what it was
Scotland,
for.
maybe. Scotland's second. Like, Wales isn't the.
No, but don't forget, this is a title before Wales, before Britain and Scotland were unified.
And also, you got to fight a dragon in Wales.
Yeah.
It's true.
There are dragons in Wales, so you've got to
Yeah.
like go out there and.
Every Welsh person has to do it.
That's very true.
I'm-
That's why
away, you
I'm
little
a quarter Welsh,
bastard.
so they
I
give me
wish
a little
Pete was here. He could confirm all this.
That's
Well,
why
that's
he's
why
not
they've done
here.
Game of Thrones now, isn't it? Because it saves on CGI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why People
That's what
Circus isn't here, like you say.
They
He's
folded
out
them.
there just swatting them away. They're like cats.
It's like the
out
scene
there
We
Yeah,
call them
everywhere.
sheep. They call them dragons.
It's like the scene out of 300 where they got to fight the wolf, except it's a dragon.
Yeah. But it's a cat.
Spartan, yeah.
Michael Hing says, is Charlie now more hated than J.K. Rowling thanks to her tweet?
No, actually, most people were agreeing with me. That was what was the funny thing. But then I got
That's similar
Always
to
has
J.K.
been.
Rowling.
I got someone on there that put they meant to say mind your business, but put mine you busness. So I just decided you can't even write. There's no point arguing with you, so didn't bother.
But did you mind your busness?
Yeah.
Did you?
Should have tapped back with your toes. And
Yeah.
showed him.
No, I very much did not mind my busness. Actually, I didn't get a bus the next day. I drove, so well, you drove. I just sat in the
Well,
driver's
yeah.
seat and passenger seat.
You got your driver to take you around.
I
to
did. My brains, not my brains. What is it? Parker.
Parker.
So
to
Lady
take you around.
Penelope.
Like, yeah.
You looked at me as I said that, and I was like, I know what he's doing.
Mm,
Like that eye contact forced you to pause for like a beat longer, and I actually created like that moment.
fucking communist mind control shit going on here.
There is.
Graphic Goose says fighting a dragon is harder than fighting a haggis.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is definitely
That
true.
I've been down to the Coral to bookmakers.
It's really difficult
And
to
it
hit a
is
haggis
difficult.
because they've got two legs shorter on one side than on the other.
Michael McCartney says don't underestimate the mighty haggis.
Scotland's coming back.
Congratulations, Michael. You got rid of Jimmy Cranky. Yeah, that's good.
You've never had haggis, apparently, Chubb.
Never had haggis.
According to Monica, you've never had haggis.
I've had haggis.
Monica said,
How'd you
You
never
ate
be
it with
talking
me.
to him?
Well, I can't imagine she's going to make that presumptive comment about anyone
She-
other than her
I-
husband.
She might have been
We-
talking to someone in the chat.
We
Oh,
ate,
that is a good point.
we ate haggis together.
She
We
could
went
just
to-
be drunk as hell and typing random words.
"Why are you going to touch your coffee now?" Oh, that cuts deep.
Oh,
That cuts deep.
Oh, that's hard.
Look at me, I cocking it now.
Well hung and done. She is going to murder you now. After that, there is no coming back.
Do you know we're selling out our flat And
she's going to use the money to come after
and
you.
someone made us a really stupid offer the other day that we weren't even going to consider. When I got off the phone, I turned into, sorry, American guys in the chat have no clue what I'm talking about. I turned into the gran out of Catherine Tate. I was going, what a load of old shit. And he went, all right, calm down. You're going to do that thing on me again, aren't you? The tumbleweed. Oh, good, right.
I was gonna, when you told this story yesterday, I remember I was saying about how my neighbour, who I've always been suspicious, was sent by the Chinese government. Like, is leaving. Like, so I think the Chinese are just taking a balloon, just going home. General Von Doom. I gave her a copy of Best Career in it, like, so she's achieved her mission goal or whatever.
Yeah.
She's on her way back.
She just came here to get a free copy of a comic.
Why aren't we talking about Mary Boys?
Why aren't we talking about Mary Boys?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay,
Got a
wait.
copy of this book?
We have got some. Yeah,
I've got.
Oh, that is another thing. We sold copies of Mary Boys.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so Mary Boys has been printed and shipped to all our backers. Still available in demand.
And it's a thick boy as well.
Yeah, a nice big,
And the
perfect,
comic.
perfect bound.
Yeah. It's great. It's funny. I lol.
I lolled.
I love
it.
That goes on the back.
Yeah.
5 stars.
It's funny. I lol 5 stars.
It's good, but
I lolled, and I was actually offended by it.
what I like
It even
about
offended me.
it,
Buy a copy now.
what I like about it is that it's in matte, and I know that sounds weird because
No, it's Chubb. I know he looks like
No.
Matt Lucas.
no, it's because a lot of comics, especially the
Shiny.
mainstreams,
Yeah.
are really shiny. So when you open them up, especially when they're a lot of the backgrounds are now pure black, and all you get is shine coming up. And if you're like me, a little specky bastard, you need to have it matte to actually read it properly. I felt like I was
There you
degrading
go.
myself more than I needed to in that sentence there, but carry on.
There's certainly times where I've been reading books before and I have to move the book, like, so the glare is in a different like place. So it's nice when you don't have to. do
Yeah.
Matte or recycled paper is the way to go.
Yeah, it's natural paper and it's litho printing,
Mm.
so it's classic black and white stuff. I was trying to make something that looks as 80s as possible.
Is it LIFO?
It's litho. That's why I
Wow.
overprinted. That's why I overprinted.
Yeah, because you had to. What's the minimum print run on
1,000.
LIFO? I was going to say 1,000.
Statistical Zero says Mary Boys 2 outdid the first.
Thank you, Starter.
Well, you sold how many? 4, 6?
307.
No, that meant
No,
today.
today.
Oh, today. Oh, I sold 2 sets of the old books and 2 copies of the new one.
That's not bad for free.
To Charlie Chaplin. Well,
Charlie Chaplin.
but
fan.
but yeah, Tom also bought a set. So yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. Still. It's a set.
Did
Well,
Tom ever make it back? Do we know?
Yeah, he did. He
Yeah.
said he made it
Yeah,
back
he's
to
been
London.
messaging. But I think what was really good as well about today is that we realised that the books that we have, they have got so much scope for other audiences. You know, like, for example, just people being exposed to the different books and the different things that we do. I think that was a really nice, it's given us another avenue to go down, which I think is really cool. Because really, you know, the stuff that, like, you've drawn, that the very Hammer House stuff, I think that that's definitely something that they would love there in future. Because it's not just silent films, is it? It's actually British films in general. They do a lot of stuff with.
Now go get me the license to do the Universal Monsters.
I think you'd show me where to go. I'll talk to him. I'll see what I can do.
Warner.
Is it Warner?
Dave Universal, I think his name is.
Dave Universal.
Dave Universal.
The owners of Warner Brothers is Animaniacs, isn't it?
Yeah,
I used to love that cartoon.
they live in the Watchtower. Yeah.
What Z Comics is saying? When you guys gonna bring out Simon Bisley? I know you're hiding him. There's
there's a lot of stuff going on in the background for us over here. I don't want to say too much because it's still work in progress, but there are possibly things going on later on.
Things that we're working on.
Even I don't know this.
I'm actually Simon Bisley.
Yeah. He's got Simon
I've
Bisley.
said
to
it.
jump
It's
in.
out
nothing
there.
to do with Simon Bisley.
No.
No, it's nothing
In
to do with
short.
Bisley. No,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
completely
but-
misunderstood what he was saying.
No. No, well,
But hey, I mean, you know,
I think what Phil was saying is that obviously Bisley is English, so are we hiding him somewhere?
Yes,
in
we
here?
are.
yeah, Peephole's got him.
Alan
People
Moore's got
can't-
him. Alan Moore's got him tied up in his basement, and he's doing wizard shit on him.
Alan Moore's doing that thing, you know,
trying
where
to
he's
irradiate it like
Yeah.
Boy George. Yeah.
he's collecting like all of the writers and artists in his basement.
Absolutely.
Like, he's going to do some like universal merge thing or something.
So not Pokemon, Pokemon.
He's going to put his
Great.
pointy hat on, take all his smack at once. just
Take all of
just
his
wizard the
smack.
shit out of everything.
And then die.
Yeah,
I know
Man,
that
that'd be cool.
Wizard him hard with his arms.
Alan Moore.
and then dress up like V, and he'll just be prancing around the streets of Birmingham. I am. Well, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do a Brumby accent of a
Do you think Alan Moore's going to hear reality?
He'd be going like something like in view of a humble
Like a
like
vivacious
vaudevillian vixen, cast precariously both victim and villain by the mischiefs of fate.
Is Alan Moore from Birmingham?
No,
Birmingham.
It's from the Black Country.
it's from Northampton.
Northampton.
Oh, Northampton.
But they're talking
Yeah.
about him doing it.
I reckon that Northampton's closer to you than to me.
Yeah, it is. Close to
He
London.
sounds more Brumby than me.
Yeah, but I think you sound more like Alan Moore than I do. But like I have deliberately
Oh.
trained my accent away on it. Like,
Yeah.
What?
I mean, to be fair,
Really?
you wouldn't recognise it. I've cut
Do
the
you
hair.
sound like me?
You what?
I didn't say what I trained it towards. Just away.
Grow my hair back and put my wizard hat on.
And
God
you'll be
help me.
Alan even more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
Alan Moore knows the score. Damn straight.
Michael Hinton says Simon Bisley is hiding behind the sofa. He's actually inside the sofa, like sucking up Dave's phone.
He's in
Yeah.
Jan's belly button.
You know, I
I
know.
don't even know if
He's training for the
I don't even
volleyball
Simon
final.
Bisley streams. You know, if he does stuff, if he does live
Well,
chats and stuff.
the
then, yeah,
real
of course
reason
I'll check it.
that Phil Dares brought it up is because the Lost Pages 3 has a Simon Bisley
Yeah.
cover.
Yes,
Uh,
it
See
does.
through your trickery, sir.
We
Trying to
see for
crowbar
you.
it in and it fucking works.
Yeah.
Product
Instead,
placement.
you got like 10 minutes of just shite gibberish.
I have to say, for about the first 6 months before I met Peephole Circus, I actually thought he was Simon Bisley. I really did.
He did never shut the fuck up about Simon Bisley.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh yeah, Bisley. I was like,
Yeah. It
oh,
was.
like-
actually, this guy, because
More-
you never
This
stop
guy's just
talking about
come to big himself up.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
More like sheephole Gisley.
Oh,
gee,
Like,
come on.
Savage.
just brought the tone right down.
Dear God.
Hello, Pixel Trader.
No
You
big
let women
pleasure.
into your spaces. They
That's
will
an odd
fucking
time to
kick
join.
you in the balls.
Fucking women.
Yes, after that.
Ruin everything. Back in the kitchen. Make me a sandwich.
Shove it up
No,
your
she
arse.
get me to make
Make me
you
some
a
mash.
sandwich.
Make me some pie and mash.
Oh, I could eat a bit of pie mash.
Scotty Cheesebro in the chat keeps farting.
Hey, mate, you should see a doctor about that at some point. Like, it's alright to do.
Dave, you don't have a
sometimes,
monopoly on the farts in this place.
but- Hey, I haven't let one off in your ass, mate. So
I have to say, no, you've been very.
I've been polite. I don't want to scare you guys off just yet because you promoted me to the
Have
80s.
you drunk 5 Peronis?
to
you
the
pisshead?
18.
Oh, jeez, look at that. It's like
Yeah,
five piece
Fucking
samples
alcoholic. I
gone.
haven't even cracked this one yet.
No
Yeah.
wonder the belly button
Drinking
story
lukewarm.
came
Wait,
out.
this crack.
Yeah, but they're not even. They're not even.
No.
Two
they're
of these is like a pint.
They look like
They're
beer
like
samples.
My
2.5
dick's bigger than that.
cans.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in your tiny little hand, it looks like normal size.
Normal sized beers in my hand. Like, it's like playing fucking a
But people saying I'm drinking too much.
You're not even holding the can straight. You've moved one slightly up.
Optical illusion. I know what I'm doing.
Coptical illusion.
What?
Gotta get his,
Well,
Pepsi
William
Max
Dunn says,
in.
Isn't Simon Bisley the manager of Blackburn?
Was that sound?
No, that's Sam Smith, the Fisher. Though.
Oh,
Fisher them fucking.
Oh yeah, Sam
What
Smith's a thing from this week, can it?
Yeah.
Oh,
shit,
the
man,
gammon.
we covered that, have we?
yeah.
What an absolute penis.
Does
Charlie,
he still
you
have
want
a
to
penis?
take this one?
Sam Smith looks like a brisket. That's what I'm going to say.
He does.
He
Like,
does.
like
Yeah.
a roast ham. Like
He
with a string.
literally is. And the thing is, he never looks happy.
No, he doesn't.
No, if he was doing all this
He
stuff and
used
he
to.
looked
Would
happy,
you be happy?
I'd be
then?
like, rock on, my friend. But he doesn't look happy.
He used to look happy, and then he got mentally ill, and now he's not happy now.
I don't believe that Sam Smith is living his best life.
He's
No.
not.
He's living a life.
I tell you
been
why
told
he's
to live.
upset.
But if he is, good for him.
I tell you why he's
Yeah.
upset. Because in that outfit, he got shot down over America 3 times. That's the reason why.
Gee.
Hey. That's it. It's just costumes that got away.
Yeah.
Costumes.
Perth Comics asks, why are Jan's index fingers so short? Let's have a look.
Are they?
He was generated by AI. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's actually got
Hold on.
hiding 2 fingers, extra fingers around the back.
That's how many fingers. Look, I've only got this many fingers on that hand.
That's true, an extra thumb.
And an extra
I
thumb.
like how you're hiding that thumb and then stick. Confused. It's AI art. It's wow.
Okay.
Uh,
That actually worked
Witchcraft.
quite well.
Burn him.
Is it-
Index finger?
Mark did a magic trick today.
That's my index finger. It's a regular
Used
size.
it all.
I can do that shit. I'm a talented man.
Is it not? Dave?
Do you know what I realised? I should have
now?
brought here?
That's how my
Should have brought
index
Cards
fingers are
Against
short.
Humanity.
Oh yeah.
That would have been so funny.
Savage.
No,
We're
that's
getting
not-
tricked into
that's
doing
normal.
some
I
kind of.
think
I
this
created
is some
something
kind of
Are
weird.
you trying to make me do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, exactly. Is this some kind of thing?
Hail, brother.
That looked a bit weird though when I was sitting there like that. That was proper
So,
AI then.
Sam
for a
Smith is a
second.
twat. Sturgeon fucked off.
Yeah.
Um,
Good times.
We
That's
were in
about it.
Bristol.
Yeah. No,
So
that's
Sam-
Harry Potter
Sam-
game sold 20 million. Ha! Fuck you.
So Sam Smith looks
Good
like
boycott.
a piece of beef, and Scotland lost a fish.
The
It's been a great week for food.
yes. I agree.
Too slow.
It's
Too
too
slow.
I started. I'm on the
It
thing.
did. Your head
Um,
did that reboot thing again. You know when your eyes flicker and then you just.
It's
Yeah.
counting the beats in between. I wanted to tack on to what you were saying about the Harry Potter game. Like the Hogwarts game is so successful that they should rename the Streisand effect to the Hogwarts effect. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like the greatest example of it that I've ever seen. Like cool stuff. The people in the boardroom who sat around and did the maths, like to work out, like, are we going to be able to surf this wave of controversy and stick the landing? Like, congrats to those guys. That's some complicated.
Do you know what that whole success of that game taught me? It taught me that woke is not real. And I'll tell you why it taught me that woke is not real. Because all these arseholes that get on into the internet and harass J.K. Rowling and say the stuff that they do are the same idiots that are there at 12 o'clock on launch night outside the shops buying it. Because actually, they don't believe in anything they're saying. They're just saying it because they're scared of who's listening.
Oh, of course.
That's the biggest thing. I think, the fear of
The Hogwarts
fine.
effect, though,
Fine
that
film.
should be for when they attempt to cancel someone and just fail miserably.
As
That-
someone who's actually playing the game,
Mm.
game's
I do have
fantastic.
it. I haven't downloaded it.
There's actually a trans character in it without going, oh, look, everyone, it's a trans character. All right. She's not
Yeah,
said
that's a man.
to be
That's her name,
trans.
I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Or
there's
did you
one of
just
the
make a
teachers.
bearded
One of
character
the
with a
teachers
dress?
has a wife, a lesbian.
Yeah, that's true.
And the thing is, they don't make a big deal about it. You just go on with your day. It's like she goes, "Oh yeah, my wife." And
yeah.
that's it.
My
That's
wife,
the
no.
only time you ever hear it because she's not constantly going, "Oh, did you know I got a wife?
Yeah, like in real life.
Did you know I got a
Yeah,
wife?
in real
Mark,
life.
I got a wife.
No, you
No,
don't.
you
No,
don't.
I
You
don't.
lie
I'm very
about-
lonely.
No,
I
that's
don't-
stupid.
In
I need a
real,
wife.
in
Petition.
real
Sorry.
life, there's two ways that you
That was
find
a
out.
cry for
That,
help.
there's two ways that you can find out that someone is gay. One is they flamboyantly mince into the room and say hello, like, and you just know instantly when seeing them. That's option one. And the only other way is that they'll say, "Oh, I'm going to that event with my boyfriend." And you're like, "Oh, he said boyfriend?"
Yeah.
Like,
And then you go, oh, carry on with your job.
But in
Carry
the
on with
real
your
world,
day. Exactly.
Yeah, but Mark, in
Well
the
done.
real world, what you're saying is actually how these scenarios play out, not like they
Yeah.
try to convince you they play out. Exactly what you're saying is right.
I went to that event with my boyfriend, and then everybody stood up and clapped.
Well,
And what happens is, oh yeah.
Stunning
Me
embrace.
and my boyfriend are going to do this. You go, okay.
Sure.
Go
Yeah.
back.
Well-
Carry on doing what you're doing. It's like,
Like literally,
Alright.
no one cares.
whatever you do in your own house is your business.
Yeah. Well, Hung Dung says, I bet Sam Smith smells like my dead uncle. Yeah, like a McCrispy.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh.
Things getting salty.
That's a callback. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's
What?
what you mean in a callback.
I was going to say something really
Death
sick.
Metal
there.
Hero says, been listening to you a lot while moving. You're all
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate
It
it.
smells like his dead uncle. What from maldehyde and semen?
Well, I was thinking the other day.
Come on, man.
That's what happens when you can't filter me.
And
I was
that's the
think-
point. You can't mute it. Without muting.
Yeah,
I
can't
was
mute
thinking
me.
the other day, his
You
song
massive-
Unholy, he could change the lyrics to something roly-poly now, couldn't he?
He has become a little.
What
bit
advice
bad.
you've been quiet? It's been ruminating that.
Yeah, a little bit. I am slowing down. These gins are sort of. These are 5% as well. These are not. These are not.
Guinness, yeah. I've only had 4 Guinness. You've had like what?
Yeah, but the
5.
size differential.
Oh,
means you've had
come
more than
on.
me.
Come on, look at that.
5 foot size Peroni.
It's about the same
It's a
size.
tiny
Yeah,
can.
look at that. It's
It
not that.
is.
Look,
It's
look.
ridiculous for you to compare those because we've been drinking since like 1 p.m. or something.
I
yeah,
have-
that's true.
I haven't.
Yeah.
We have been doing a proper English /
I was
We-
still drunk when I woke up this morning. It
We
was
ordered
weird.
way too much food in Weatherspoons as well.
Yeah,
There was just like
that was
nachos
insane.
everywhere and chicken
Oh,
wings.
It was good though once I got it.
Them chicken wings were good. I have to say they were.
And I'm
very
glad to
good.
say we went to Spoons and not some posh bloody place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Right.
True
Oh,
that.
are we leaving these lovely people in peace? We're going
Do
to
you-
call it a night?
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you want to go through the chat before we?
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
to do the winning the book thing.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit,
We,
I
need to
forgot
check,
about
we
that,
need
yeah.
to pick one randomly. Yeah.
Now, let's just have a quick look, see if there's anything.
That person there won it. Who's that?
That's Death Metal Hero
It's just some.
is the winner.
Oh, there
I
we go.
didn't even look.
See, and you
no
know,
more
you know we put that
choice
at random
Sorry, I
because
ruined
we
your
can't
game,
fucking
man.
see the screen. So like,
It actually, as he was going to it, someone else put a comment and like the chat bumped up. So even if he was aiming, like he missed. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, people are ducking out anyway.
Yeah, yeah,
Thanks,
yeah.
I did send
well,
Tuka a
they're
link.
ducking
but-
out.
Can I make a thing? We send Death Metal Hero one, but I looked at the screen and the first person I saw that said "Give me a book" was Chuck Reardon. So I think
Yeah.
we should
Yeah,
send you
yeah.
one too.
Yeah.
So if you Chuck, DM me your address.
No.
Because
We'll
even
post
if you
it.
backed my book, I won't be touching anybody's details like that. Do it separately because your book backing is just your book backing if you backed it. Send me your address and we'll send you a book. We'll send you one of the programs from today.
Send her your address and she'll dox you.
Exactly.
Live. on
She's a
stream.
hate monger.
No, I don't actually think I go that far, Michael. I think he's
Yeah.
just. I just think he's a very confused.
I
Very
think
sad.
he's just a very unhappy. They've pushed
I
him
can't
into
see the
this,
comments. You're talking about me.
and he looks. When you look
Sam
at him,
Smith,
he
maybe?
just looks like a very unhappy fat gay man.
No, do you know what I
And
think's
he
going
should
to
be
happen?
a
Shut
jolly
right,
baby.
Can
Yeah.
we stop with the fat phobia, man? You guys are bigots.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I tell you what I think's going to happen.
I'm kidding. He's a fat fuck.
Who's a fact? Sorry, I missed that.
Sam Smith.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, okay.
he was fitting out.
He's one of your people.
Fair comment.
What am I? I'm not gay.
No, but
I think you need to shut up.
I'll stop.
What am I people?
Okay, so
Did he
I'm
call
gonna,
you
I'm
gay?
gonna give the
I
last
don't-
comment of the show
Oh,
to Chuck
I'm
Reardon
confused.
that says she's a great lady, Pete. It's just Jan is Gary Button. All right, that's
Yeah.
the end. Thanks everyone for watching. Like we had quite a big audience today, so that's pretty
guys-
cool. Subscribe to all of these knobheads.
Bristolian Dave.
Thank God no one said Nick